Hello, and welcome once again to the Insomniac Soup. How is everybody out there? How y'all doing? We got Eldritch Lord Taster in the chat. What's going on, brother? Monkey Jeebus, how is it going? Good to see you, my friends. It's the end of the month. We're approaching Thursday's the last day with what is it? The 30th. There's 30 days in June and July and August. We both get 31 days. So what's going on out there? How you all doing? Good to see you here. Good to see you. Share this stream out. Let them know that the soup is back on the airways. It's been a moment, so I'm gonna try to get to number 300. See if we can get to number 300. This is 288, I think. The 288th show. Something like that. Anyway. What you doing, Haster? What's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you, pal. Let's see. What shows you're watching? What movies you're watching? What's going on? Is anybody watching The Boys? That series is just so good. The Boys on Amazon Prime. It's a damn good show. Are you guys watching that? Is anybody watching that? The Boys. This last episode was Herogasm. Keeping busy, huh? Very good. What I wanted to do. Your friend is watching The Boys? And, hey, 96 fan. What's going on, man? 96B fan. What's going on? Yep. There's not a whole lot of good movies out there. I mean, other than Maverick, it's kicking box office butt. I mean, I've seen that a couple times. The Jurassic Dominion was okay. It was entertaining. It was a fun summertime movie. But nothing to brag about. Nothing didn't blow my mind or anything. What's up, Carlo Albanese? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing, man? Have we started yet? Yes, we've started. Of course we started, man. Yes, my dude. Yes, we have started. Trying to get this underway, yeah. Yeah, I like that background. I got these fancy backgrounds now. Gifts. So we can have a moving background. Cool. Yeah, I got one dragon behind me and then fire and ice. I've also got a vortex. It'd be really freaky. Or we can go Star Wars route. You know, that one's always good. It's depressing because the freaking House of the Mouse is destroying Star Wars. You know, it's just a bummer. Oh. What's up, George Lucas? Good to see you. Always good to see you. How is how how is GL here? What? Well, hey, George Lucas is in the house. You know, we're working on trying to steal it back from the evil white slavers, aren't we, George? Let's steal the property back. I hope is lost. Yeah, in a way, it is. Unless somebody else buys the property. Yeah. Bits for the Vader was good. Oh, you actually saw it, yeah. I watched came into the Obi-Wan series late on the high seas. No, I did not pay the evil mouse, but I saw it encrypted. Why pay for it when somebody else is? Oh. It's depressing. Anyway. Long time no see, Carlo. Good to see you. Praises soup. Enjoy a good brew, right? Isn't that what you always say? Isn't that what you always say? Uh, rumors that one's coming back too. Pay for the merchandise. Merchandising. It's all about the merchandising, right? Yes, it's all about the merchandising. Yeah, there's no. I mean, we got what the Minions Rise of Gru at starts on the 1st, which is Friday. That's coming out. Apparently the brew went. What do you mean the brew went? I don't know what do you mean by the brew went? Huh. Oh, looks like they're thinking about doing the next Pirates of the Caribbean movie with Johnny Depp back in his reprised role as Captain Jack Sparrow. I can neither confirm or deny these rumors because that's what they are at this point. Just rumors. Look at all these rumors. Yeah. But yeah. I I honestly have no idea about that, Carlo. I don't know. You hope the alpacas in the film. What alpacas? What? What are you talking about, Carlo? What are you talking about, man? You're not making sense, Carlo, man. Hey, man. I'm just looking through the hot sheets. Is what's trending on what is trending on Twitter? Anything? I guess I would have to go home first. Nothing I can see. Ooh, who's excited for the second part of Stranger Things? That's coming available next week, right around the 3rd, I believe. 3rd. So just in time for the 4th of July, which that's this weekend. Hey, we're getting it this weekend. Johnny Depp is said about 100 applicants, some amount of money. Alpacas are in the film. Okay. Wait, what? What? New Beavis and Butthead? That's news to me. Are you sure, man? Are you sure? I've never heard of that. New Beavis and Butthead film, huh? After all this time? That'd be strange. But hey, if there you are. If what MTV films, I don't know. Do MTV make films anymore? Does anybody remember the Joe's apartment where he had all the cockroaches? He was in a New York apartment. I haven't seen that one in ages. Out 3 days ago. What? What? Out 3 days ago? Where? It's on Netflix? Netflix, huh? That's weird. There's a weird place for it. Why is it not on MTV or something? I don't know. So, who's your? Oh, I can't find any new. What's trending? I don't know how to. That's when you don't really know how to navigate through Twitter. So if you say it's on Netflix, it's on Netflix. I have to check that out. I see a lot of how Netflix keeps going down the drain, losing the streaming wars. Yeah. What's on Paramount Plus? What is on Automation 111 on Paramount Plus? The new Beavis and Butthead? Which one is it on? You're confusing me. Well, I have both of them, so I'll figure it out, I guess. Don't do Twitter. Oh, yeah. It's on Netflix. So, is it on Netflix or is it on who? Paramount. It's on one of those damn things. Figure it out. We'll figure it out, right? Yeah, I guess we will. And make sure you guys join me tomorrow afternoon in the States at 4 p.m. Pacific, where we'll be talking about 1986 films. That might have to be a two-parter because there was so many great films that came out in 1986. Yeah. Two of my favorites, Aliens and Big Trouble in Little China, came out in 1986. Top Gun, the original Top Gun movie, came out. In 1986, you was one. What was I? 15. I was 15 years old. No, I was 13 years old, yeah. Until the fall of 86, and then I would turn 14. And then I started high school. No, I was still, because I finished up the 8th grade in 87. That's right, in 87. And in the fall of 87 is when I started high school. At 15, 16 years age, something like that. '86 was a good year, though. I mean, let me bring up the. Let's see if I can bring up what I had up. I guess it's no longer there. Well, you know what? Oh, we have the top grossing films of 1986. Top Gun, which came out May 16th, 1986. Crocodile Dundee, September 26th, 1986. This Top Gun made $171,838,925. Same year, The Karate Kid 2 came out. Back to School, Aliens, Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home, The Color Purple, Ruthless People, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Down and Out in Beverly Hills, The Golden Child, Cobra came out. Poltergeist 2, The Other Side. Uh, the Money Pit, Running Scared, Iron Eagle, Rocky 4. Oh, so many great movies came out in 1986. And Howard the Duck. Hey, there's Son of a Red Shirt and Deranged Lunatic DL. What's going on? What's going on, brothers? How are you doing? How's your night talking about movies from the 19... Yes, because we're going to have a bigger show on it tomorrow afternoon. Just going over a few of the major blockbusters of 1986. I think, you know, that's a good year to start on. Maybe we'll do different topics of the blockbusters. How many great films came out of the 80s? Almost most of them. I mean, because what we're getting today is big shit, right? Aren't we just getting big shit? What's up, pop culture curator? How's it going? Good to see you, my friend. Share this stream out. Let the good people know that I'm out here, that I'm alive. Share it out. Tweet it out. Share it. Let the good folks know that the soup is live. Jedi Bill is live. I'm live. I'm live. Yep. Didn't the Toxic Avenger come out in 1986? I don't think so. I think that came out earlier. Let me see. The Toxic Avenger. Yep. It came out in 1986. Son of a bitch. It came out in 1986. Well, wait a minute. Okay, it says 1984. Oh, no, it came out in 84. 1984. Why are they saying Google just told me it came out in 86? Liars. Anyway. No, 1984 is when it came out. Who didn't cover? Good to see you. She didn't cover up well. Huh? Who didn't cover up well? Hey, Terry. What's going on? Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. The thing was filmed in 84 but released in 86. Yeah, I guess it was originally released in 84, but wider April 11th, 1986. There it is on Wikipedia. There it is. You were right, Carlo Albanese. You were right. So, bravo! Bravo, man. No, I just confirmed it. Yeah. Oh, look. See, right here, where we say, right here, release date, May 1984 in New York, and then wide released in April 11th, 1986. Runtime 80 minutes. It was only had a budget of $500,000 and made $800,000. Huh. Amazing, right? You love tomorrow. What? What's this? Not much of a strange Newcastle last night after seeing Cro-Mags. I'm not going into the final part of the journey home. Ah. Hey there. The other Jedi. What's going on, man? You're muted, by the way.
Oh, wow. I just told you just blurted out my PIN number. Thank you for pointing that out to me there, Jedi Bill. Thank God I was on mute. How are you, Brother Billy?
Good. How you doing?
Brother, if I was doing any better, there'd be two of me. That's the truth.
Uh-huh.
I'm a happy little camper.
Hey, look there. We got the lovely Sherry in the house. What's up, the lovely Sherry? Always good to see you.
Lovely Sherry. Always a pleasure to see Sherry, no doubt.
Yes.
No doubt whatsoever. So you're talking about movies from 1986?
Yeah.
What's the deal? You're doing tomorrow. What's the theme?
Tomorrow we're doing a new show.
Uh-huh.
Order 77. It's a new show that's going to be. It's going to be around for a while. It's going to be topics, shorter run, but hopefully we get some. Hopefully we'll have some really cool guests to come in.
Oh,
and have good discussions. That's the plan anyway.
Sounds great. What time is this going on?
It'll be 4 p.m. my time, so it will be like 7 p.m. Eastern.
7 p.m. Eastern, right?
Prime time. Hitting that prime time.
Yeah, well, just getting into prime time. I think in the old TV guide they had prime time as 7 to 11.
Yeah.
But well, that's wonderful. So it's going to be you're going to be hitting current topics of various interest, everything from entertainment to world news, politics, that sort of thing.
well, God, we're trying to leave the politics out of it. I mean, that's all
right, fair enough. I never really known you to be a political-minded guy anyway, so...
No.
Well, congratulations. That sounds wonderful. Are you nailing down your topics for tomorrow? Is that it?
No, I already have it. That's why we're doing kind of a warm-up now.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about 86 films. So.
Films from 1986. What were your three favorites? Were you able to pull up the top 25 films from 1986? I asked in the chat, but I don't know if you saw it.
Well, I do have a list.
Execute Order 77. You got it, Sherry.
Hey, okay, here we go. Sharing screen. This has the domestic box office for an 86. Top Gun is at the top there. Crocodile Dundee. Karate Kid 2, Part 2. Back to School. My favorites are, of course, Aliens. Top Gun, Star Trek for the Voyage Home, but didn't came out until November of the year. Ferris Bueller stayed out. I'm trying to tackle mostly for tomorrow the summer blockbuster hits. You know, well, you had like Cobra. We got you dropped out for a moment.
Am I back?
Yep, you're back.
Okay, cool. So looking at that list, the top 20, I can say I saw Top Gun, Crocodile Dundee, The Karate Kid 2, Back to School, Aliens, Star Trek 4, Not Ruthless People. I got that on video later. Ferris Bueller's Day Off a couple of times, Down and Out in Beverly Hills, The Color of Money, Stand By Me, Not Legal Eagles. I saw that later. Cobra, yes. Jewel of the Nile, Police Academy 3, probably, because they used to do cheap $2 Tuesdays back then, and that sounds like the total thing. I know I've seen the first few. I don't remember how many there are. Golden Child, yes. Peggy Sue Got Married, Poltergeist 2, yes. Short Circuit, yes. Pretty in Pink, yes. The Fly, Rocky 4, and About Last Night. Of all those movies, it would have been easier for me to say the only ones I haven't seen, I didn't go to see in the theater, were The Color Purple, Ruthless People, Out of Africa, Legal Eagles. That's it. Out of the top 25, everything else, About Last Night, Rob Lowe, Demi Moore, Rocky 4, He Fights Drago, The Fly, directed by David Cronenberg, Pretty in Pink, directed by the fucking, what's his name?
Well, look, you have the American
guy that did. Sorry,
it came out. American Tail came out that same year.
American Tail, yeah. Hannah and Her Sisters. It's a good Woody Allen movie starring Michael Caine.
Stand By Me came out.
The Money Pit. That wasn't the best movie, but I remember that was quite popular for a while. That was Shelley Long and Tom Hanks. Heartbreak Ridge. Oh, Heartbreak Ridge came out that year. I saw that in the theaters too.
Yep. Spies Like Us.
Murphy's Romance. I didn't see that. I saw that actually on Turner Classic one night. It was a good movie. Soul Man, Wildcats. Wasn't that with Goldie Hawn? She gets the football team.
Yep.
Heartburn. Wasn't that about the couple of androids fall in love?
I don't remember.
Might not be. Three Amigos. Wow, Three Amigos all the way. Iron Eagle, yes. Tough Guys, yes. That was Burt Lancaster and Kirk Douglas.
Yep.
Last movie they did together. Children of a Lesser God. Wow, all the way down at 46. That won, I think, the Oscar for Best Picture that year. That was William Hurt, who passed.
I thought it was Out of Africa one.
Could have. It could have.
I'm pretty sure
Out of Africa. What was that? Sidney Lumet directed Out of Africa. I think it won for director. That'd be interesting. You can look that up too, or just click on the title, and it will say what it won. It'll take you straight to that movie's page.
Let me see. Which one?
Well, Children of the Lesser God is right there, or you can go for Out of Africa. Go all the way back up. It made a lot more money than Children of the Lesser God.
Where's Out of Africa?
A little further up, I think. There we go. States, Times, Universal Picture. Should have a thing that says awards. Hang on. Sorry, I was zoomed in ridiculously. Can I read the top again?
Yeah.
International Worldwide Calendar, all time, holiday seasons, yearly, quarterly, monthly, weekly, week. What? Oh, you're on Box Office Media. I thought you were on IMDb.
Well,
it's Box Office Mojo by IMDb.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I don't see
who directed it. Was it Sidney Lumet? Wow, they don't got anything. Try clicking on Out of Africa, the actual name up there. See if that brings up the movie, the cast, the title, who's in it. And just while you're doing that, I'll quickly blaze through, if I'm not being rude. The lovely Sherry says, Execute Order 77. Carlos Albanese, have you seen Thomas War? Troma's War. Oh, sorry, Troma's War. I got something on my screen here. Troma's War. Oh, Troma. That's Troma, the film studio, I assume. Stephen Ransom. Hello, chat. Jedi Bill and the other. Haha. How are you, buddy? Welcome, Stephen Ransom.
Yes.
Terry Screwloose sings Positive Light. Labyrinth, the David Bowie version. That was awesome. Yeah, pretty, a little surreal. I remember watching that at a high school party. It was on while we were all tripping on acid. It was on in the background. That and a couple of other films. But pretty cool. Lovely Sherry. Hey, Stephen Ransom. It's been so long, eh? Eh? Oh, is he a Canadian boy, eh? Good Canadian. Deleted scenes. Wait here, can't stay. Stop. Hey, say hello to everyone and drop a like. Damn sure. And kids, I'm reaching out right now, and I am gently, so gently caressing that like button, and that's all it takes. Just a little tap, and oh, that means so much to Bill. Lovely Sherry. Hi and bye, deleted scenes. Hi and bye, lovely Sherry. Response deleted. Stephen Ransom. Hey, deleted scenes. Pop Culture. John Hughes. Yes, that's his name. Thank you very much, Pop Culture. The legendary John Hughes, who that year had a couple out. There was the Pretty in Pink, or was it 16 Candles? Pretty in Pink and Ferris Bueller's came out the same year. Stephen Ransom saying hi back to the lovely Sherry. Good night, John boy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Three Amigos. Did you ever see that? With Steve Martin, Chevy Chase. Also, Spies Like Us.
I actually own it on DVD. Yeah.
Right. Good movie. Did you ever see Children of a Lesser God?
I might have. I don't vaguely remember it.
Guys, I tell you, if you get a chance and it's on one night, give it a shot. It really is. It is a beautiful movie. Tells a great story. William Hurt's at his best since Body Heat in that. And that was that first movie Marlee Matlin got her start in. And she was just stunning. Beautiful and good actress. She's a favorite of what's his name, the Orville guy, Seth MacFarlane.
Hey, look,
the Delta Force.
Yeah.
Yeah. See it at the same time.
Yeah.
Song of the Seth re-release. Wow.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
there were a lot of Disney re-releases in '86. It looks like Lady and the Tramp. What page are we on? What made the most money that year?
Oh no, this is just domestic box office.
No, okay. But ranked, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's ranked. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Back to School made 91 million.
Yeah, but look at there's all the films.
What's number 100? What's number 100?
100.
Here we go. Black Moon Rising. What? 9.5 weeks. Oh, did you ever see 9.5 Weeks? That was that Mickey Rourke, Kim Basinger movie. One night, I was about, I don't know, 16 or 17. It was like a Saturday night or something, and I was going out for the night, and I stopped by the video store, and my mom said, pick us up a movie. My mom and my dad did. Said, we'll watch that while you're out. I said, fine. I got them that movie, thinking it was Fellini's 8.5, and boy, was I off. I had no idea. I absolutely spaced. I just picked it up walking by. Oh, because at the place, too, you had these little tags. You didn't take the box in or anything. You just went with a numbered tag. It's the most confusing system. What are you looking for?
Look, Rod Deal. Look, Rod Deal.
Oh, yeah, Schwarzenegger. I remember seeing that. Yeah. Armed and Dangerous. Wasn't that, oh, why is that familiar? John
that
Candy.
Was,
John Candy.
Yeah, John Candy.
Eugene Levy.
And Eugene Levy. Eugene Levy.
That's called back. Jojo Dancer, Your Life is Calling. That was Gregory Hines, who was also in White Knights, the movie before that, I believe. This went back in like near the end of like dance movies and shit like that. They just really don't make them anymore. They do occasionally, but Little Shop of Horrors. Oh, okay.
I was looking at all the horror movies that came out this year, like for '86. You had Nightmare, the gay Nightmare on Elm Street. What they call it, the gay nightmare.
The gay nightmare.
Yeah, because the guy was the main star. I don't know. I don't know why they something like that. You know.
Yeah. No, of course I get what you're saying, but just weird. I never heard that before.
Yeah, yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street 2 was 62. Wow.
Yeah.
Which was the one Johnny Depp was in? Was that 2 or 3?
That was the first one. That was the first one.
Was he in the first one?
1984. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. I know he got his
movie.
That was like one of his earliest films.
But in the same year you got Back to the Future.
How is that number 47?
I know.
Oh, okay. Maybe hang on. If you scroll to the top, maybe it was their release weekend, what they brought in for their first weekend. Because if you scroll back, I'm just noticing this now.
Well, no, you got gross and then you got total gross. You got gross and then total gross.
Theaters, total gross, release date.
Yeah. And it's how many screens it was on when it was released.
Okay.
That's why I like this little
not a bad tool. I don't think I've been on this before. Yes, Pop. Marlee Matlin is the deaf chick. She's hot too. Gorgeous, beautiful woman. Still is to this day. She's got to be in her 50s now, late 50s. There he is, Captain Handsome himself. Okay, so you said you're going to talk about movies from 1986. What movies from 1986 are you going to talk about? Did you choose?
No, the point is to talk about all the hits from
So you can find it to top 10 or all the hits that went on later and that we love.
Well, no, I was trying to mostly pinpoint.
What year did They Live come out in?
They Live, I believe
that was the Roddy Piper. John Carpenter.
They Live.
They Live.
Let's see.
Yes.
That movie came out in 1980. November release date was November 4th, 1988.
Oh, 1988 was it? Okay.
Was on a budget of $3 million and made $13 million.
Right, initially. And cleaned up over the years in VHS.
Oh yeah, it's got a huge cult following now. You know, most of these movies have.
That's another thing. If you're looking for shit to talk about your favorite directors. And if you think about it, a guy like John Carpenter. Not only was he a very prolific director, he directed some of our all-time favorite cult films. Nobody sets out, this is a quote from him, where he says, nobody sets out to be a cult director. I fell into it. He says, I'm very glad I did, and that my movies are looked back upon fondly. But yeah, at the time, I wish they were all successes. I wish they were all box office hits. You know, what can you do? Everybody wants a success.
Yeah.
And like just the movies that affected you. What are you looking at here? Escape from New York, Escape from LA, The Thing, They Live. Those are
I'd probably do a whole montage on just 82 alone. You could know, you know.
Oh yeah,
it could almost make a week of it on shows.
Well, you really couldn't. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, especially when it comes to arcade video games. You know, there was an elite class of arcade video games in 1982. Yeah.
That's something you should get 19K Fox to sit down with you. You know 19K? He's
Uh,
buddies with
no.
he's good buddies with the Guinea Pig Collective,
Ah,
and he knows guys like Star and stuff. And he's got a great little channel that he's been plugging at for a couple of years, and it goes along. I think it's called 19K Fox. And if you're interested at all in stand-up arcade games and the ones that are like 2/3 size, he has a bunch of
mhm.
them. He tells you, like how to fix them, how to repair them, how to buy them, where to get them used, how to get, the right classic Miss Pac-Man modeling if you're restoring, an old machine or something. Pretty interesting if you love the old arcade games. And, you grew up on those too. You're older than the Xbox
Right. Yeah.
and Nintendo stuff. Probably not older than Pong, but old enough that you spent quite a few
No,
dollars,
but Pong
quite a
was
few
a
allowances.
household favorite,
Oh
because
yeah, sure.
they had the Atari, 2600, 3600, whatever.
Right.
And
Exactly. What about the
those,
chat? Chat, what's the earliest video game you remember playing, liking, having fun with when you used to smack your brother in the head with a controller because you thought he was cheating? Or what, game did your parents send you to bed early for, getting too loud playing? What was a favorite? Was it the old Atari? Did you have that system? Did you have the old ColecoVision? Remember ColecoVision? Or Intellivision? Ooh, Intellivision, that one with the
mhm.
looked like a phone pad. It had like,
Yeah.
numbers like a phone pad and a joystick controller. Um, the earliest I remember having that short little thumb controller, the T-shaped small thumb controller you pressed your thumb down on. As a kid, I had the Atari 2600. I had the what do you call this? I think ColecoVision was it actually, and it was a black and white game. You plug the console in, and it was like tennis, table tennis, doubles table tennis, and a later version I got had a gun attachment where you could do skeet shooting, where it was just like a white square bouncing across the screen, and you had to like try to shoot that with RF, the RF gun. You remember those? Did you have any of those, Billy? Steven Ransom, he had the old Atari Space Invaders, drove mom and dad nuts. I'm sure you would. Space Invaders, that was a classic. I remember that. Did you ever just give up and hide behind your shield there and blast a hole through your own shield so you could sit there and shoot the aliens with impunity until they wised up and started sending them straight through your little shield? Did you like Space Invaders, Bill?
Yes, of course I did. With Space Invaders.
What's not to like?
It was an interesting fact. The very first Atari system was introduced June 27th, 1972. That's as old as I am. I mean, 50
Wow.
years. I know. So,
Well, that's pretty
and
sweet.
and
Did they say
that's
what game?
it's yes. So it's 50. It's a 50-year-old system. If you here, I could show everybody. Let me. So it's
Black and
50th
white or in
anniversary.
color? Because they would have had color televisions by then. But
Here's the Wikipedia.
you got us on
See,
the grindhouse. Okay. Now that I was looking at the screen you had up before, the background there with the Corvette or whatever it is driving, it was cool. Had a grindhouse effect with the grainy footage. Okay.
Yeah.
Now Atari.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
50.
Well, this is a Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
So what were you going to show me?
I was just going to show that was when it was introduced.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I get you. I see now where you're looking at. See that?
So it's a.
Well, before that, if you go down to previous, Atari Inc. They go down through the owners over the years. Atari Corporation, had it from 84 to 98. Weird.
Yep.
I didn't know that. Atari
Then
Games
Atari
was its own
Games, yeah.
separate. You know, I love that.
Hasbro
That box right there.
Interactive.
I had
Yeah.
so much fun on. I had Superman. I had Indiana Jones. I even like, this is how much I like movies. Most of my video games were based on movies as a kid. A good port of them. But Atari had some classic ones. Did you ever have an Atari like that, Bill? Oh, telegamers. I didn't have this, but I knew somebody who had one of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing. If you guys go find out this stuff in somebody's garage sale or
Right.
I recommend picking them up, especially if they still work. Don't know if they would still work after all these years, but it'd be pretty amazing if they did. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, the right guy can crack them open, clean them up, quite often get them running again. But it's the games. That's the thing. You got to find the games because, frankly, what good is the machine without the games?
Atari
Now,
Jaguar.
If you're just a fan of the games too, you can go online. There are game emulators, and you can download the Atari 26 or 5200. The old Commodore 64, all those games you can download onto your computer, and they're tiny, 150 megabyte sort of thing game. Where when we were kids, we were just like, oh, this is so cool, Pitfall, or there's lots of those fun games, and we see it in something like Minecraft that comes back. Graphics aren't always key for kids. Fun playability. Good story, which in Minecraft, you kind of write your own, but at least that's what the cool kids told me.
Yeah.
So, Billy, what great movies have you seen this week? Oh, I like that
this
background.
Week?
I feel like I should be
retro. This is retro.
Yeah, or like trying to kill Tron or something.
Right.
So you had a whole week. What cool movies have you treated yourself to? Anything new?
No, nothing new. There's not a whole lot of decent stuff out there in the theaters.
Not right now.
But I have found some gems on Netflix and Hulu, and there's this movie called Don't Look Up on Netflix. It's got Leonardo DiCaprio.
Right.
It's kind of and it's got
sorry, Bill. Please hold that thought. You know how much I love talking movies. I just want to quickly, because the guys were nice enough to answer my questions in the chat before we completely skip over. Carlos Albanese. Sorry, brother, I don't have my glasses on. I really don't. Albanese. 96, I had a game called Top Gun, Fire at Will for the PC. I thought it was fantastic and was so realistic that there would never be a game that looks any better. How young and wrong I was. Well, you know what? I think we all got to a point when we were little kids looking at some of these games. When the next gen came out, I remember when the first Xbox came out and seeing the commercials for that, my jaw was like, oh my God, that's almost photorealistic. Gran Turismo, a car game like that, And now I look back at it and it's just so primitive. They got better games on my phone. Pop Culture says, I had the old Pong games too. Hockey, Skeet, High Alive. Yeah, great. I had one of those. But sadly enough, we're losing Pop now. Says, good night, guys. I'm hitting the sack.
Good night. Good night, Pop Culture.
Take care, Pop. Sleep well. Dream dreams of large women.
Yeah.
Whatever that line was from Princess Bride. I had the original 3D Star Wars that looked like the background on my Commodore 64. Very cool. Carlo, was that the wireframe Star Wars video game? Remember that one? They had it in the arcade. There was a stand-up version of it and a sit-down version. What about you, Bill? Do you remember that one? Star Wars, and you were
Yeah.
the X-wing. You were Luke Skywalker going down the
Yep.
trench run. The
Yep.
walls to the Death Star were green, and they shot like those. Basically, they looked like
I
snowballs
remember there were
coming
two
in.
versions of that game. There was
Right.
one that where you stand up, and then one where you actually sit in it. Yeah.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. I just said that.
Yeah. I always liked the Tron game too. Yeah.
All right, Tron. That's cool.
Yeah.
I remember Tron. What was that game, Zaxxon? There was a game that had a weird
Zaxxon?
name, but it was like an early 3D attempt.
Mm-hmm.
And the game itself, because it was on a 2D surface being rendered on a television screen, basically what they did was force perspective tricks and shit like that. So you're like the shuttle. It looked like the shuttle that they fly up to space. And you were firing and you were just flying down this planet surface or whatever it was, and you had to knock out the towers and everything. It was, of course, loosely based on Star Wars, but it like I said, it was the first attempt at a 3D game that we at least got up in Canada. Arcade game, 3D arcade game. I still play Quake and Command and Conquer. Oh, okay. The Death Star was so hard because I couldn't tell if it was a gap or a block. If it was a gap or a block. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. The because of those wireframe, you had to go down the trench, and this never happened in Star Wars. There was no part where Luke was going up and down over pipes and shit like that. But they had to keep it interesting. So. Star Wars game ate so much of my allowance. Yeah, sure it did. Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Billy. You were telling me before. You were just you were coming into something new here. You said it was on what, Netflix?
Yeah, on Netflix. It was called the Don't Look Up with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, okay.
Jonah Hill and what's her name? It's like, and what's her name plays Madam President. I can't think.
Don't Look Up. Jonah Hill. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen it. Jonah Hill. Who plays Madam President? You got me there. I've never heard of the film.
Hang on, let me look it up.
So I'm going to say Jean Smart.
No. She was in shit. I can't
TV actress, a movie actress?
No, movie actress.
Movie actress?
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Yeah. Really? Meryl Streep movie with Jonah Hill. Okay. Yeah. That's an interesting combination. What drew you to this?
Need to find something to watch.
Okay, so when you were scrolling through Netflix, you just thought, "What? I'm gonna give a random movie like this a chance."
Well, it been on like the top watched films on Netflix, and
okay,
I gave it a watch. So, and it's got Jennifer Lawrence is also in it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Jennifer Lawrence and DiCaprio, and it's kind of set. Kate Blanchett is also in it.
Yeah, holy shit! You really undersold this movie, saying Jonah Hill and some other actress.
Andre Grant. Well, he's got a small part in it, but and
that's why you went with him.
Andre Gondre is in it.
Andre Gondre.
Yeah, she's a singer, I guess.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah, that's how he. Yes, that one.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah. Anyway, they're at the they're these scientists who work at the University of Michigan, and they discover a comet that's the size of Mount Everest, and it's coming rapidly towards Earth, and they try to tell the president, and it's like she's like playing Biden, and that they not just currently, it's funny, and I
What
found it
year?
entertaining.
What year? A recent movie?
It came out last year in 2021.
Okay.
So
So a
it's a
straight up
Netflix
comedy,
original.
fighting political satire. What
Yeah,
makes it
comedy
funny?
disaster. Yeah, that's what
Comedy
it's titled
disaster.
under.
Okay. All right. Don't look up. I'll give it a
Yeah.
shot based on your recommendation. Now, in it, what made it funny? Was it the pacing? Was it the jokes? Was it the situations people found themselves in?
Oh, that they're the administration. They're trying to tell something serious, and they don't. These are scientists, and they're not getting taken seriously.
Okay.
They laugh it off. It's like, oh, they laugh it out, and then like everybody in the TV world is like, they're always so cheerful and hearing, look, we're telling you, we've done the math, we've done the science. This thing's good. We need to do something, and it's just laughable, and it's just like, it's not a spoiler. Sorry, this one, but it's just silly because I can see that honestly happening with the current administration.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And who was the most standout in it? Meryl Streep, Jonah Hill. You actually named.
Oh no, Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence, of course. Then the main stars.
Okay, but that doesn't necessarily mean they were the best, or were they? Sometimes that's exactly what it means. Were they the standout actors in that?
They both gave brilliant performances, I thought.
Okay.
And so did even Meryl Streep as the as the president who only cares about her numbers and her image and whatnot.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah. It's called Don't Look Up. Came out in 2021.
Yep.
All right, folks. You heard it here first because I haven't seen that review show up on YouTube. Jedi Bill bringing you something you don't normally get to see, a Netflix review of Meryl Streep, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Winslet reunited again from Titanic.
No, not Kate Winslet. Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, you said Kate Winslet earlier on.
No, Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, okay. Jennifer Lawrence, not in Titanic, but she was in.
I said Kate Blanchett is in the film.
I heard Kate Winslet, the British actress.
No,
so, Kate Blanchett.
If you heard that, I meant Kate Blanchett.
Okay. Kate Blanchett's the Australian, very celebrated actress. She's won the Academy Award a number of times. So, it just sounds like some heavy hitting actors. But you say it's a comedy.
Yeah, it's a comedy disaster film.
Cool.
For as far as you said, mentioned pacing. It is a 2 hour and 25-minute film, but it's paced very well. I mean, that 2 hours and 25 minutes because it's entertaining and comical. It's a very entertaining movie. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, it sounds like it's got a solid review from you. When you do your reviews, do you give it as a simplistic thumbs up or thumbs down? A percentage point out of 100, 1 to 10, 1 to 5.
I give it on a solid 1 to 10 rating. I give it a solid 8.
Solid 8. All right. Yep. So 80% from Jedi Bill for Don't Look Up. Very cool. Yeah, great film.
Another movie I just watched. I think it was on HBO Max, with starring Peter Dinklage. And,
okay. Game of Thrones, the station attendants.
The station agent. Yeah, that movie is so great. Station Agent. That's a great movie.
Oh, is it Agent? Not Attendant. Okay, Agent. Station Agent.
Yeah, Station Agent.
Yeah, I saw it at a festival, actually.
Anyway, the movie that I'm now talking about is I Think We're Alone Now.
There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I wouldn't say that, Bill. There's at least 8 people watching us.
No, that's the title of the movie.
Oh. Okay.
It's kind of like and this is actually an older film. It came out in 2018. It stars Peter Dinklage, Ella Fanning, Paul Giamatti, Charlotte Gainsbourg.
Charlotte Gainsbourg. Okay.
Yeah.
Gainsborough or Gainsbourg? Does it end with a G?
Gainsbourg.
Okay. Gainsbourg. Charlotte Gainsbourg, Ella Fanning. And wasn't Ella Fanning probably most famous for Steven Spielberg, Tom Cruise's War of the Worlds? Was that the same? Or was that Dakota Fanning?
No, that was Dakota Fanning. This is her sister.
Okay. Her twin, or are they dissimilar?
No, they're just sisters. They're not twins or anything.
Okay. I don't know, so I'm asking.
It's a post-apocalyptic romance drama directed by Reed Morano. Anyway, I just recently watched it because I was thirsty for something to watch.
Peter Dinklage leads up a cast in a post-apocalyptic comedy romance. Did you say?
Well,
is it more adventure? Is it a dark movie?
No, it's more of a drama.
Oh, okay.
Drama. It's not comical at all.
Oh, all right.
But it's more of a drama. But it's like a super flu. It's kind of like a super flu type of thing. I guess they don't really go into it, but it's kind of something like that. A lot of people died, and he's in this town, and he's cleaning up this one town in like Connecticut or somewhere.
Right.
But this movie came out in 2018.
Wait, Peter Dinklage is cleaning up this town?
Yeah, he's like he goes into houses and he removes the remains of people who passed.
Oh, okay.
So.
Now, is this government approved? Is there like still society exists? Is there law and order? Is it complete?
No, nothing like that at all. He just, yeah. I can't really explain it. You kind of have to look at the film for yourself. But
okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, what was its name again?
The film?
Yeah.
I Think We're Alone Now.
I Think We're Alone Now. Ella Fanning, Peter Dinklage, a few other people, post-apocalyptic. And on Jedi Bill's patented, nobody else can get to use this score out of 1 to 10. What are you giving it, Bill?
Maybe I give it another a 7.5, I guess.
7.5. So stop yourself from handing out too many 8s and looking like a bad critic. You're being a little harsher on this movie, but that's okay. Came out in 2017, you say?
2018.
2018.
Yeah. Right. And we got Fish Chozo. Hello, Fish Chozo.
Hello, everybody.
How's it going, Fish?
How
you doing?
Fish Chozo.
How you doing, Fizz?
All right.
Good.
What's going on in your neck of the woods, man? And hail.
Your old pal Monkey Jeebus is back. So's
Yeah.
the real Jedi Bill 797.
No, that his name's formerly known as Dave.
Dave?
Yeah, that's Dave.
Oh,
The real. Yeah, he says the real. Dave. Did you change your name just so you could have that in there?
yep, there you
Are
go.
you my dolphin ganger?
Doppelganger, and he should be shilling for his own channel. Come see the real Jedi Bill over at my channel. Not this true life imposter. What do they call that?
Yeah.
Deep fake?
Yeah.
Bill's
Yeah,
a deep fake.
because
Hashtag deep fake.
no, we know
okay,
we know that's Dave because it's Dave
Right.
Lopan avatar.
Sure.
Hello, Dave. It's good to
Dave,
see you,
up
my
to
friend.
up to some shenanigans, but very cool. Nonetheless.
He says, "Oh, damn."
Dave's not here, man. What?
Dave's not here.
That's how Carlos felt here.
Yeah.
So
Maybe he's
we
mocking
were
me
talking
because
about oh, sorry, Billy. What?
maybe he's talking to me because I've made that mistake. Instead of when I was talking like as in here, and I wrote it the other way. Yeah.
Billy, are you using mascara in your mustache now? My internet's not that great, but your mustache is looking like it's coming in thicker and thicker every time I see you.
I'm not.
No?
Just time. That's just time.
Just time.
Yeah.
The wisdom that comes with age. The salt in that peppery mustache isn't going away. You're only getting more, I hate to say. Fizz Chozo. We were just talking about movies, current movies. We've seen that they don't have to be brand new. They can be older films. Have you seen anything cross your computer screen or television screen lately?
I didn't go see his movie, but it came out recently called Black Phone. I didn't see it yet, but I want to see it. But probably wait on streaming.
Yeah, it's hard to give a quick review of a movie you haven't seen. Mind you, that doesn't stop a lot of YouTubers out there. But
I mean, you heard of Black Phone?
No, can't
The
say.
Black Phone. The Black Phone.
Black Phone.
That's a new movie. That's a new movie that just came out. I believe.
Isn't that Ethan Hawke? Isn't he in that? And he kidnaps kids or something?
Yeah, and he has a weird, scary mask on.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
How about the new Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe? I've heard people talk about it. I don't know where. I'm not sure where to find it. I've been told tonight it's on Paramount Plus. It's on Netflix. I don't know which one, but I have both of those, so I'm sure I can
probably
find
just
out.
on YouTube type in the name Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe, and you'll get the trailer for it with information when it starts on what channel at what time. They always throw the trailer up on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm sad about that. Okay, got to go. School run. Have a fantastic day, night, everyone. Take care, Carlo. Always good to see you, buddy. Drive.
Yeah, take care, Carlo, man.
Yes. Damn it, Jim here. Hair. Who cares?
There it is. It's on. Okay, it is on Paramount Plus.
I knew that already because it's owned by Paramount.
Okay.
Bees Butthead.
And there's a trailer for it. Yeah.
Of course there is. Play it, Bill.
Play it.
Yeah. Keep your box just the way it is, but substitute your screen for it.
We got to commentate over it. I guess I've never seen it. Let's see.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
The animation looks weird on June 23rd. Okay.
They are
Cool.
suck.
The animation's different. Looks different. Doesn't look different to you?
I think the floor.
Not really. It actually looks surprisingly in keeping with what I remember it to be. Are they? Okay, it appears they're the same age.
Look at that number up there on the billboard.
There's a 2 and then some kind of circle.
No, dumbass, not that number. That one. 69.
Come on.
This show sucks. Like just these fat people standing there.
I am Cornholio. I need TV for my bunker.
Who are you, fart knockers?
Amusing, yes.
Humorous, yes.
Satirical comment on the time.
Yes, amusing.
It looks like they're doing a bit of a riff on that Matthew McConaughey film mixed with a couple of others.
Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe, a new movie streaming June 23rd, exclusive.
Well, there you have it.
There you go. Okay, well, you know what? If it crosses my plate, I'll probably check it out. I'm not going to go out of my way for it. Frankly, I was never the biggest Beavis and Butthead fan. He was pretty.
Yeah, I like Beavis and Butthead, but
I don't understand the appeal.
I don't either. After all this time, I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't craving more Beavis and Butthead. I'm fine with all the old stuff they already did.
No, but the guy who's behind it, Mike Judge, he's a funny guy. He
Yeah, I
did
like King of the Hill, but not Beavis and
He
Butthead.
did Beavis and Butthead. He also did The Office, or Office Space, rather. Office Space. Have you ever seen that movie, Bill? The movie that popularized the red swing line stapler?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. I love that movie. That movie's great.
Yeah. That was him.
That's Office Space.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you get a chance, check it out. Reading some of the chats here. Right. That's what I said to my ex-girlfriend. But I'm bummed.
Right.
69.
Yeah. Other than that, my two favorite shows right now are The Boys and Stranger Things, which is about to come back here.
Oh, okay.
I recently saw the
Boys.
Orgasm episode.
Yeah, that one cracked me up. That one was so funny.
What cracked you up, The Boys?
Yeah, the Herogasm episode.
Oh,
It was funny.
I haven't. I've been holding off on that to have a good sit down. I'm very far behind, but season 3 is what halfway over already.
I got 2 episodes left.
Season 4 was season 4
or 4
Yeah.
rather. Sorry.
Yeah, the second part's just about to come about.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, they only got 2 episodes left in season 3 of The Boys.
I'm waiting. I want to see Doom Patrol come back. I don't know if either of you ever gave Doom Patrol a shot, but
Yes,
think it was-
I did. I did watch Doom Patrol, and I did enjoy that show. That was actually
awesome.
because James Gunn did it, and that guy's he does things just great. I like him as a director, and
Doom Patrol? That was James Gunn?
No. Talk about Peacemaker.
You're talking about
Oh.
Suicide Squad.
Peacemaker,
Suicide Squad. The Suicide
Doom
Squad.
Patrol.
Yeah.
Okay, I was sorry. I was getting it mixed up. You're right.
Doom
But yeah,
Patrol is
Peacemaker.
a TV show adapted from a comic that it's been around for years, and it's had some highs and lows, but it's had some of the best people in the industry work on it at one point or another, namely Grant Morrison, I believe, did contributed a lot to what the Doom Patrol became. It also got another notoriety in a dubious way because I think at some point somebody accused Stan Lee of stealing the idea for the X-Men from DC's Doom Patrol.
They only came out a couple months later, so
yeah, they came out a couple of months apart. But if you know anything about putting together a comic book, especially back in the day when they didn't have computers and they had to hand draw a lot of shit and then get those proofed and submit stories and build all that up, it's quite possible it was something along the lines of similar thinking. At least I'm willing to acknowledge that that's a possibility. It seems hard to believe that Stan Lee, even though he did, freely expropriate some characters from some people over the years, that it just, it's too much, too many coincidences for me, at least.
No, but then again, like the most obvious for me, the most obvious copycat Stan Lee ever did was the Owl, the Daredevil villain, which is basically just a copy of the Penguin. You know what I'm talking about.
Sorry, I had to step away from the mic for a moment there.
I said the most obvious copy you ever did for me is the Owl. The Daredevil villain was the obvious copy of the Penguin.
Okay, the Owl? What are we talking about? Batman? Or
no, I'm talking about Stan Lee. The most obvious copy Stan Lee ever did was the Daredevil villain called the Owl, which is the obvious copy of the Penguin.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with the Owl, but I got no doubt. Like I said, Stan Lee, he wasn't above, using somebody else's idea for his own gain or taking credit for other people's work.
Yeah, but here's the thing. X-Men and Doom Patrol pretty much not very much alike at all.
No, you're absolutely right. There are some similarities. Professor in a wheelchair.
But that's about it.
People that are despised by society, they've sworn to protect. But yeah, apart from the fact, and also the original Doom Patrol, they were all supposed to be young people, as I understand it. It wasn't like what the TV show, what Grant Morrison changed some of the characters, the Elastic Girl character, the energy character person. I think it was a chick originally, but it wasn't. The TV show was really fantastic. It was some just really fun, interesting writing that you don't see anywhere else. Hello, Moira Kitty. Welcome.
Hello, Myra.
Yeah.
Meow. Oh.
Wait.
You hate Rotten Tomatoes audience. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so true. So true, Dave.
Absolutely.
There is that movie coming out in August with Brad Pitt, called The Bullet Train.
Oh yeah.
That one looks interesting. Now, I probably am going to go see Thor just to do a review on the channel
No,
here.
don't do that. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not even gonna be bothered with watching that stuff like that.
Well, you don't have to do that. That's why I'm going to do that, because I can.
Yeah, Bill wants to write a
Not that I
review for his channel.
Not that I
Although-
want to, I mean,
Don't be,
I am kind of interested. I just want to see. I want to see what if it is a true shit show, which
Well-
it probably will be. But
Billy,
You know,
I
I'm
hope
good.
you go into it with an open mind. I just left the end.
I am right now. Right now, I am. I don't have any high expectations for it. But it is Thor, and I've liked what they've done so far with Thor.
Mhm.
But the current course of the MCU, I can go see it because I basically already have a paid ticket for it, because I pay for the AMC Stubs program. It entitles me to 3 movies a week. Now, there's no way because there's not enough movies to go around, and not a lot of good stuff or new
So
stuff.
wait, you get to
watch.
go see 3 movies a week?
Yeah, and I get to watch it on any screen. I pay like $23 a month for that.
Get out.
I only started it. I only started it at the beginning of last month.
Yeah.
The beginning. No, I started in June. So I did it at the end of May. So I became a part of the program again. So.
And when
But
you
I
say
can see-
program, this isn't a euphemism for like Alcoholics Anonymous or something, right?
No, it's a program through AMC theaters.
I'm fucking with you. It was a joke. I don't think.
No, okay. Well, I'm just explaining. That's it.
No, but it sounds like a great, if you're a movie fan, sounds like a
Well,
no-brainer.
yeah. Oh, and I have been missing the theater, so I figured paying this price monthly beats a price per ticket per movie.
Mm-hmm.
I get a better deal out of it, and I get rewards for it.
Yeah.
I get
Bill, I
like
think
after
that's,
so much,
a smart idea, especially if you want to embrace the movie reviewing side and bring that up a bit better.
Yeah.
Because not only are you seeing them early, but you can go back and see it again. Say you watched a new Thor movie and you came out and you sat down.
Well,
in the
I've
commissary
watched
and you
Top
thought
Gun
about it.
twice already, and I'm thinking about seeing it the third time.
Right. And that's great
Before it's
because
out of the theater.
if you watch it the first time for your entertainment, come out, jot down a few quick things. That was my first impulse. Now go back and see it, watch it with a more critical eye, and see if it holds up to a second viewing. Not only that, it'll make things easier for you to remember and jot down. So when you give your review, it comes from a guy that's seen the movie a couple of times instead of a guy that, just saw it once and was impressed by Tom Cruise keeping his looks after all these years.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know you're gay for Tom Cruise.
No. He does make spectacular movies, though, to be honest.
Gay with a capital G.
The hell you say? Yeah, it's still showing in the theater. Good. It's the only real movie that's out there that's good enough to see. I have no desire to see Lightyear.
Who does? I mean, it's not even like the Stalker Man show. It's just
Have
kind of.
What about Everything Everywhere All at Once? I hear that is a fantastic fucking movie.
Yeah, but it's no longer at the theater. You have to watch it at home now.
Oh.
Unfortunately, yeah.
And besides,
Now-
the rules like that guaranteed to fail. So it's not a franchise film, so it's not going to be marketed.
What are you talking about? Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's guaranteed to film. Well, it's getting a real positive word of mouth, and everybody I've seen that's reviewed it just said it's like, this amazing film that's a breath of fresh air. You think it's going to be one thing and it's not. And got a good cast with Michelle Yeoh. What's his name? Not Dustin Nguyen. The kid that played Short Round, and he was in The Goonies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember the little the
yeah.
Asian boy? Yeah,
I
he's
don't
an adult
remember-
now.
I don't remember his name.
And
yeah.
he plays Michelle Yeoh's husband. And Jamie Lee Curtis is in it, apparently, in a very good role. It's somebody described it as what like Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness should have been. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing that. My buddy just flew into town from Chile, and we're looking for a movie to see this week, and I think that's going to be it. That or Top Gun. My buddy just flew into town.
Hey, welcome, Dave.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Dave, how are
How's
you,
it
brother?
going, man? Welcome, Dave.
What's going on, guys?
Not
Can you
much. How you doing?
Can you hear me?
We
Yeah,
can hear
we
you
can hear you.
twice.
Yeah, I had to figure out how to do it. I'm sneaking in at work. Shh, don't tell
Oh.
anyone.
All right. Secret
Is there
safe with us,
still-
pal.
Yep. Secret safe.
Okay, cool. No, I was talking that movie has me in it. Loped,
Uh-huh.
the one that
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Right.
Yeah, James
Mhm.
Hong is in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
Yeah. So I had to come on and say something.
You must have heard he got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, I did hear that. Finally did that. He's only been
Totally.
around for about 100 years.
Oh God, yeah. Prolific career. Prolific.
Oh, if you pull up his IMDb or whatever, it's amazing. It's amazing the things that he's done. But I also want to come on. Bill, I had that AMC thing a long time ago. That program you're in, I wasn't aware Bill did it. And after I did it, I went to the movies less, so I stopped.
Yeah. Well,
Bye.
I was a part of it in 2019, and then when the bug hit and they shut it all down.
Right. Definitely. Maybe.
And then when theaters opened back up, I didn't see the need to reinstate it.
No.
And but now there's more movie. There's a few more movies, and it just made more sense to me and economical wise, instead of paying so much, I get more value out of that program now because
Sure.
I can see them and do the reviews.
If you're gonna go watch the Thor, I think I'm with Fizcho on this one. I think we both went no as soon as you mentioned it. But I'm gonna say this one thing about people on YouTube. If you're gonna do it for a review, then you're good. Right? You're good to go because it's part of your channel. It's part of your thing. It's what you do. Then you kind of have to go see these movies, right? But if you're only doing it for fun, good luck. Good luck with that one. But I'm really interested to see what you have to say about it, man. And the Beavis and Butthead. You have Paramount Plus, right?
Yeah, of course.
Well, there you go. There's 2 streams for you right there.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see both of those, to be honest with you, because I would almost sign up for Paramount Plus on a trial basis just to see it, because a couple other YouTubers have said they thought it was absolutely hilarious. And I thought maybe you had already seen it or something. And I think Son of Richard's muted.
It's funny. I've only been aware of it for the last
Yeah,
2 or
sorry,
3
I was
days.
just grabbing a quick bite to eat.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry, I thought, yeah. I was just telling Jed that, if you're going to do the reviews, you've got a good way out on going to see these movies where nobody on your channel gets mad at you.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure as hell am not paying. I don't care what the price is to go see Thor: Love and Thunder. I just fuck, man. I'm done. I'm checked out like Young Ripa. I'm checked out on all this shit. Unless I start a channel, like I'm telling Jed, then by all means, go for it, review them, but go in with an open mind, because if you go in like me, it's not going to be good.
Well, yeah, and that's a problem I got with I'll say almost all the YouTube reviewers, even the popular ones, even the ones I like. I feel that now they feel that they've done this so long that they can just see a trailer for a movie and know, nope, that's shit.
Yeah.
Or hear the plot of a movie, so nope, that's shit.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
hear another reviewer say, go, yeah, no, I knew that it'd be shit. That's what I'll write.
But I'd be
They're
interested
not.
to know, like Fizz Choa or anybody here, what is that actual last movie you went to go see at the theater?
For me, was
last time was in 2019.
Oh wow, okay,
Yeah.
So you skipped everything that's come back out. I mean, you didn't go see Top Gun?
Why would I care? I've never even seen the first movie.
Yeah, I didn't go see it either, man. The last one I saw since Justice League, if I can even remember that far, was The Batman, but it was free, and I was with a buddy at a local comic book convention, very, very small one, very small, but it was cool to go to one after a long time. And he had a free ticket, and he talked me into going. So I said, fine, yeah, man, I'll go, And then Morbius came out, and I was like, ooh, man, I definitely wanted to go see that. I almost got up on a Saturday afternoon.
The movie was horrible, though.
Might have been, Jed, when you and I
did you see it, Fizz?
No.
Wait. How can you say the movie's horrible if you have not seen it?
I don't know. Apparently, the film was butchered.
Well, that's the whole point. You got to have your own opinion about it. You never know until you actually see it.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
that's what I like. I can't get enough from somebody's review. If the critical drinker does a review on this and he says he doesn't like it, well, that's him. I have to have my own opinion about it.
Yeah.
So I need to go see it, or I need to view it. I might have a different point of view.
Yeah, and I'm sure you can also appreciate, though, Bill, that people, the reason they watch film critics, the reason they listen to them is because after a while, you watch a guy, you like his opinions. You go, yeah, I can trust this guy. And if he tells me, you know what, don't go see Morbius, it really was. I know everybody's calling it a steaming pile of crap, but honestly, this time, everybody's right. It's garbage. Don't go see it. You've seen it because you've got a channel. You want to post a review and do a service.
And I've been a good film critic for my family, but I want to extend that to everybody else who tends to drop by my channel.
Right.
Well, and I simply enjoy movies, and whether it's garbage or not, I'm going to give you my honest opinion about it.
Yeah, and I think I'm along here with the other Jedi Bill and with Fizz Choa. I'm kind of like, it sucks because I do watch all these other channels, the ones we're talking about, right?
Yeah,
but man, they have gotten a little overboard, and I'm not ashamed to say it right here. I'm not calling anybody out, but it's just, well, I guess I am if I say the next thing. I don't get how you can make 5 Obi-Wan Kenobi 15-20 minute videos in 3 days and get me to say I'm going to watch all 5 of those. I watched one, and I don't need to see another one.
Right.
I mean, how many more
Yeah, I
times
know.
say a show sucks?
I
and then-
agree with JP's here. Watch it before you throw it under the bus.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
You know.
but I'll say this though. I'll say this. He's right in a certain way. But when I was younger, I used to not watch movie trailers, okay? Because it gave away too much of a good movie.
Yeah,
Right.
And
Yeah,
I
many people are like that
lot
today.
of the trailers do that.
But now it's changed. So who's going to sit here and tell me Wonder Woman 84 was a good movie? Can anybody? I refuse to watch it because the trailer, it looked absolutely horrible, but then I felt bad, right? Like, oh, you know, I'm like, Dave, don't be a douche. Go see it. And then but I've got HBO Max and I still haven't watched it.
All right. To be honest, I haven't seen it myself. I'm fine with Wonder Woman. I like her as a character, but she's just not one I trip over myself to go see. But again, if it comes on regular TV and I happen to be in, I'll probably give it a shot. I've heard enough people rip into it, and a couple of the beefs they have, I will say, if what they said is true, that'll kind of annoy me too. But by and large, you know, we watch critics because, like I was saying before the bill, that we start to know these people, we trust their opinions, and we look to them to save us time and money. So while I do believe, Fizjozo, if you're going to, you know, get into criticism or critiquing or thinking for yourself, you have to go and have that experience yourself. You have to go watch it yourself. Now, granted, if you don't really like Downton Abbey, if that's not your taste, then
watch Blackadder.
Yeah. I'm like Downton Abbey. No.
Well, yeah.
Not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea whatsoever.
No,
Welcome, JP's.
Long time no see.
JP's.
How you doing?
Good.
I've started another job and I'm like off at one.
Oh, congratulations!
So
lucky you.
Obviously, I'll be able to see more of you then, if you'll have me.
Yeah, of course, man.
I'm definitely listening to you guys chat about movies, and I wholeheartedly believe that you can't just watch a trailer and say, "Oh, here's my opinion on that movie now."
No.
Yeah, but
Great.
yeah, like for example, I love the Lone Ranger movie from 2013.
All right. The Johnny Depp one?
Yeah, Johnny Depp plays Tonto and
That
Armie
one
Hammer was
Armie
Lone
Hammer. Armie Hammer. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you loved it, and
I thought it was all right. It was funny in a way. It was weird. It was all right.
Yeah, but yeah. Another example is I like Pixels unironically, even though everybody hate that. Say that movie was horrible because more so due to the actors in it than anything else.
well, actually, it's funny you brought that up because that's a lesser extension to what I was going on before. But another good point. Sometimes when people say, now Adam Sandler, that's a great guy to have this conversation with. There's some people that absolutely adore Adam Sandler, that, you know, have the DVDs of, you know, his greatest hits and stuff like that. They know the lines from his movies, yada, yada. But if you don't really like Adam Sandler, or you don't think Adam Sandler's that funny, you're not likely to want to gravitate to go see an Adam Sandler movie, even if your friends recommend it or say, oh, no, he plays it serious in this movie. He's going to get an Oscar for it, I swear. He was great. He was great. You got to check it out. Well, maybe curiosity will pick you then. But and we're all suspect to that. We're all, we all fall prey to that kind of thinking. We listen to our friends. We trust our friends and such. I tonight got into a discussion with a friend about a couple of movies, and to this day, I saw every Star Wars movie in the theaters with the exception of the Revenge of the Sith. And that one, I saw it the next day. That was work. I couldn't get out of it. But I saw every other Star Wars movie. When the sequels came out, I saw the first one, thought, wow, that just completely ripped off Star Wars. There was very little original in that movie. And then the next one pissed me off so much, I wouldn't go see it. I still to this day have not seen. What's the very last Star Wars movie called, Bill?
Rise of Skywalker. I ain't seen that either.
Rise of Skywalker.
I haven't seen that either.
I went to go see last year. Went to show see last year, but after that, I didn't go see any Star Wars movies ever after that because I didn't want to. Like, why? Because why?
I'm not on board with Star Wars right now. To be honest with you, I do like The Mandalorian. I enjoyed that show.
I didn't bother with the Disney Plus show at all.
All right, but I myself, speaking just for myself, I know I've lost my train of thought here. I was going on about now the Mandalorians. I'm stuck on the Mandalorian in my head.
Downtown Abbey.
Yeah, it started with Downton Abbey Downtown Abbey. That's the X-rated version. Downton Abbey is the British one.
Now you're talking
Abbey.
a little bit. She got Jedi. Jedi's thinking, well, wait a minute. Hold on. You didn't say the right thing.
Okay, here's a question. Here's a movie-related question for everyone here. Guys in the chat, I hope you join in. What is your all-time favorite? And you don't have to just pick one. If you've seen many and you can say you have, fine. But probably your favorite. What is your all-time favorite porn parody film?
Never seen one.
I'm talking about movies like Sex Trek, The Next Generation.
Never seen no porn. Never seen
The
porn
Sex Men.
Never seen. No,
really.
I don't think I've ever
of course not.
seen one. If I remember.
Of course not.
No, I don't think I've ever seen. Well,
You're not. What do you mean? Course not. Are you a boy? Are you a teenager?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm 20, but I usually just watch hentai, not live action porn.
That's not live action porn. Hentai is cartoon porn.
He is a connoisseur.
I say I usually watch hentai, not live action porn.
Oh, not live action porn. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing. In this case,
I don't usually watch hentai. I usually read hentai, but that's not important.
No. What I'm getting at is there have been knockoffs of famous movies, books. Jane Eyre has been adapted into pornography. I
watch the real movies. Porn and plot don't go together.
Okay, well, you obviously can't answer this question then. Anybody else? Did you have anything you remember from way back?
And now for something completely different.
That is your favorite porn parody movie, and now for something completely different.
Exactly.
Very, very different. I know you have some pretty unique taste there, Bill.
The weirdest one I've seen was
were the trailers good? Do you remember
X-Files.
if the trailer is what made you want to watch
X-Files?
it? Or was
there was a weird one, a spin-off of X-Files.
Like Triple X-Files?
Yeah. And it had like aliens and monsters with like double dongs and
Right. Yeah, there have been some silly ones over the years. Flash Gordon, I think, was one of the original ones from back in the 70s. And if you get the chance, believe it or not, Flash Gordon is actually not a bad movie. It is. It's structured, the narration, it's almost as good as the serials from back in the 30s.
Did you watch it because it was just a porn or because of the trailer?
That's good.
Well, it's not how long the trailer is, it's how wide it is.
If they come out with a trailer for Wonder Woman 69, I might go see it.
Yeah, but Wonder Woman 69 doesn't sound good because that would be like 1969 and she'd be a hippie and there'd be hair everywhere. So
right.
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of referring maybe to my age inadvertently. These guys know how old I am. So I would be young man, young boy, young man, whatever. By the time it came out for me to go see it, so you're definitely right. I don't think I'd see it
Thank
now.
you to Linda fucking Carter. Don't pretend.
Good morning, Yvette.
Good morning.
Hello, Yvette. Hello. Just dropping in to say hello.
Bill, you need to start a poll for because I know Son of a Red Shirt likes to get you to do polls. Who can come up with the last batch of the MCU and DC movies and make the best porn name?
Okay.
Who's got the best one?
That's interesting.
Well, I mean, I'll stick with Wonder Woman 69 unless I can think of something better. That was just off the cuff. So, I'm sure somebody can come up with some Shang-Chi. I've already got one right now.
The Legend of the 10 Nipple Rings.
Well, yeah, 10 cock rings, that kind of thing like that. Sorry, Bill. I know this is a family rated.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely
this is late night. This is
4
late
a.m.
night TV.
Okay.
Mind you, right now there's some impressionable kid in Hong
I gotta
Kong
take
or
off,
something
so
drifted
bye-bye,
into this.
bye-bye,
and-
bye-bye.
Oh, you
Later,
gotta go?
Fizz.
Take care, Fizz.
Night,
Fizz,
Fizz.
see you later. Sorry, I hope we didn't run you off, man. It was good to see you again.
Oh, Fizz chose as a sweetheart.
Yeah. Well, the title of the stream tonight was Nerd and Geek Talk, so I couldn't
Right.
help myself with the content to sneak in at work.
I've got one sitting on my hard drive called Avengers versus X-Men.
Oh, that's a comic book run and a good porn series name.
Yeah.
Oh, we have the
God,
doctor.
the doctor's here.
Yes, the doctor is here.
Hey.
The doctor is in.
The doctor.
You can label it the other real doctor for somebody to come.
No, this is my doctor.
Nice.
How did
The
you're
doctor is in.
bouncing?
How may I help you?
Doctor is in. Did you abandon Apex? Is
No,
he
I
on
did
your
not.
channel all alone?
He left a little while ago, which is understandable.
Did he?
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good. We had a great stream tonight, by the way.
You did. You
Yes,
guys were on fire for a while there.
Yes, and thank you for being there. But
Who was this?
It was Sci-Fi Nation. He had a stream in honor of Apex Comics. Was putting out some new material, and they did a fun little comprehensive thing where we got to see some of Apex original artwork and storylines. Kind of a shame you dropped on right now and Fizz Chozo left, because Fizz Chozo's always got a dream of becoming a comic book artist, and it probably would have been a good show for him to watch. Not artist, right? Whatever, comic book guy, in the business.
He's young. He's got to keep that dream alive.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Life will beat it out of him soon enough. He's 20.
Exactly.
But sweet tap dancing, mother of Jesus! I just picked up my phone. StreamYards likes to turn my phone into a hot plate. I could boil a can of Jedi Bill's best damn soup on.
Yeah.
Worst thing you can do is run StreamYards on a phone.
Yep. Yeah. Well, that's the worst thing you could do. I could come up with something far more evil than that.
yes,
Not even
drop
trying.
it. You could drop it into a toilet wrapped in a condom and hope it reaches the people on either side.
It would boil the toilet.
Wow.
So,
well, there goes airbrush.
Airbrush? What?
Airbrush.
The Scarebrush.
Mm.
So,
the
Scarebrush. Sci-fi, Wi-Fi, Mi-Fi, Lo-Fi.
What?
Don't make me act like Stone Cold here. What?
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 What happened?
What? It doesn't matter what your name is. What?
That's not Stone Cold.
What? I don't need to know your favorite, but give me 1 to 3 of your favorite movie comedies.
Oh, comedies.
Jeez.
Is this everybody?
Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
Bueller.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 1986. Bill?
Let's
Huh?
see. What's the
Yep.
one with Rodney Dangerfield?
Oh, which one? Easy Money, Back to School.
Back to School, yes.
Back to School, another
Back to School.
1986. Bill?
Oh, I've got
Yep.
2 out of 3 he's chosen. Sci-fi, what's your third?
Fucking Total Comedy.
They're mostly a comedy. I mean, romantic comedy, straight up comedy.
We don't need no romance. Okay.
Sci-fi comedy, horror comedy, straight up parody comedy, Airplane, Naked Gun
Blazing
movies.
Saddles.
Yeah, but
Blazing
I
Saddles.
see, that's the thing. I don't like to do all the fucking mainstream stuff when I think about this.
Are you gonna make us wait like 20 minutes for you to be unique and creative and quickly look up on your phone fucking cool, funny movies?
My third answer.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I've got
Okay.
a list of 10 in my head already. Just sitting
Yeah.
there. Good God.
You know what? We're gonna circle back to sci-fi in a minute. Dave Lopan, you seem chomping at
Well,
the bit.
I mean,
what
obviously,
are your 3?
You know,
His
you're
wife
talking-
loves Mel Brooks movies.
Yes.
Which one? Which one,
All of
Mrs.
them.
Sci-Fi?
All of them.
Okay.
Well, what's
Mrs.
your favorite?
Sci-Fi- Okay, let's just say here. Okay, Mrs. Sci-Fi gets the third movie in my comedies.
I think High Anxiety is my favorite. That was
Oh, yeah, that's wonderful. That's great. High anxiety.
High anxiety.
Anxiety.
I was gonna say that or Porky's.
Porky's?
Animal House.
Yeah, great Canadian film. Okay, so Mrs. Sci-Fi rounded up Sci-Fi's Nation's Choice, going backwards with not Porky's.
Yeah, she went with High Society.
High anxiety.
High anxiety. Yeah.
High Society is a Fred Astaire movie from the late 50s.
It's also a porno movie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, but I need some smoke too. You want to roll some or?
So, Davey, you were about to lay some knowledge on us. What are 3 of your favorites?
3 of my, well, good Lord. I mean, I came out with already. Are you talking about to me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Big Trouble is, if you count that as a comedy, I'm not sure, but
you can certainly.
It's obviously one of my top 3. The comedy, straight up comedy, you're talking Caddyshack, Blazing Saddles. I mean,
I do like the high things from it.
Christmas Vacation is absolutely hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's too
Christmas,
many. Really.
Yeah.
I mean, I have one that's a little off the wall.
Well, that's why I said 3 of your favorite comedies.
Well, the
I'm not
Burbs.
gonna.
I actually like The Burbs with Tom.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's something about that movie that I've always enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little
Now-
offbeat, but it's great.
Was that now Money Pit with Shelley Long? Who
Yeah.
Didn't that have
co-starred
Woody
with-
Harrelson in it too?
Woody
Which
Harrelson
one?
was Moneyball.
Woody Harrelson
Burbs?
was in the Money Pit, right?
No.
The Money Pit, that was Shelley Long and
Yeah.
Tom Hanks.
Right.
Tom
but
Hanks.
Didn't Shelley,
Yeah.
what's her name, also playing Cheers, which I thought.
Yeah,
that's what-
yeah,
Yes.
with Ted Danson.
Yes.
But
That's why I thought Woody Harrelson was in that movie as well. I thought he was.
No,
Top
he
three's
was not
gotta
in
be
the movie.
Caddyshack, Blazing Saddles, Christmas Vacation, I guess. And then
Okay.
Not
Caddyshack, Blazing Saddles, Christmas, all solid choice. There is no wrong answer. I'm just, asking to get a rough idea of where people get their laughs from, where they find their
throwing
funnies.
Stripes in there too, right?
That's why
Yeah.
I kept it to
Somebody
3.
said-
Blow it up,
Because
sir.
if you say to people, like, give me your favorite comedy movie.
Yeah, Richard
There's
did say something about
10
Stripes,
minutes
too.
of humming and
On my
hawing,
channel
going,
or
oh, well, I like this or I like that. No, just 3 of your favorite movies. Doesn't have to be your all-time favorites, just what you came up
Just
with
good
now.
comedies that you like to listen to.
That's right. And JP's, what do you have to say on this subject, brother? What are
Dale-
3 of yours?
3 of mine are Dale and Tucker versus Evil.
Oh God, good.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
good movie.
That's a good one. Yeah.
That's great movie.
Redneck Zombies from Hell.
Oh, okay. I haven't
That's
seen
a
that.
Traumaville movie that's absolutely horrible but funny.
Trauma. I know Pop Culture Curator's a huge Trauma fan. Do you know who he is?
Yes, I do.
Let's go to
Okay.
prison.
Let's go to prison. Yes, that's a
And
fucking hilarious movie.
my third one, off the top of my head, Has to be.
Can I strike my third and put Let's Go to Prison in this?
Waterboy.
Yeah, you guys are gonna roast me for that, but
really,
the Fonz. Come on, the Fonz is in it. You can't go wrong with Henry Winkler.
No, but you could have also picked something like what was that one he did with Michael Keaton? Right now, it's just gone off my brain. Where they were pimps renting out their hookers in a morgue. Night Shift.
Oh my fuck!
Don't think I've seen that one.
Oh really?
Yeah,
that's funny.
We're love brokers.
Love brokers.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Michael Keaton was the zany one, and Henry Winkler was the very reserved, staid, calm mortician that didn't want to do this, thought it was a bad idea. And Michael
Great
Keaton,
movie.
yeah, figured a way to hustle a quick buck.
Okay.
Yeah, it was quite good. I remember seeing that one in the theaters too. Yeah, Night Shift. Ron Howard, an early Ron Howard directorial.
Huh?
Wow. Film.
Is his brother in it?
I don't know.
Clint?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
Yeah, because he's in just about everything Ron Howard does.
Yeah, exactly. Like I like almost anything with Clint Howard in it.
Right.
You know who didn't have Ron Howard's younger brother in it? Anything that Ron Howard did.
I don't think he did The Wraith, but Clint Howard is in it.
No, but at least Ron Howard's younger brother was in Star Trek TOS.
Are you talking about The Wraith with Charlie Sheen?
Yeah.
From,
No,
the
I'm
early
talking about
80s?
Star Trek TOS, the Corbomite maneuver. Had Ron Howard's younger brother in it.
Yeah, Clint Howard is in The Wraith. I'm 100% positive there.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
There's like two things he's in there.
That's not a comedy, but that's one of my all-time favorite movies.
Really? The Wraith?
Oh, hell yeah. The car does it for me.
I remember, what was that scene when he flashes by the cop and he's the cop sitting there and the radar gun reads like 999 or something?
It went over 200. It didn't go to the 999.
When it says NEIN instead of NINE, you know something's wrong.
Oh my God, sci-fi, you are on fire.
Hey,
Is it that invisible fire and he's running around wanting to get put out?
Was it? Maybe I'm remembering a parody of that or something where the speedometer was 999. But okay, if you say over 200, fine.
Cannonball Run did that.
Yes, they did in Cannonball Run.
999.
999. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
On a radar, on a KA band radar. It's like, really? Are you serious? No.
No, it's a comedy. Cannonball Run, that was some fun too. I mean, I wouldn't list it as a great comedy, but it did have its moments and a lot of funny
moments. But when they tried to use a radar, it's like, no, that's not how radar works.
But a lot of funny uses of cars and a lot of funny stunts.
They did. The use
Smokey
of
and
cars,
the Bandit
right?
was
The
good
use
for
of
that.
cars, they tried to do the Smokey and the Bandit use of cars going past the cops. That was what was fucking funny about it.
Yeah.
Right.
So okay,
you could almost hear the Smokey and the Bandit music going when the cop tried to go after the racers, right?
How about Jedi Bill and other Jedi Bill? What's your
Okay.
Oh, I just changed my name.
Yeah.
Hey,
how about It's a Mad World?
It's a mad world. There's 4 mads in it. It's from 1960 something.
I just say it, but
I don't recall that one.
Sci-Fi Nation's right, and that was one of the earlier movies where they got multiple castings from different studios, different actors. Spencer Tracy led the movie as the cop, but it had 50 fairly big name stars in it too.
Yep. And that's a great movie. It's free on YouTube right now for anybody who wants
to
watch
it.
It's a mad world.
Was that Stanley? Who directed that? Not Stanley Donen.
It wasn't. No, that's not a Kubrick movie. It's Stanley.
Not Kramer. Stanley Kramer or Stanley Donen?
Donna sounds
points
about
to anyone in the chat who can come up with that because I
Yeah,
can't
if
turn
you can
off.
look that up on YouTube for us right now.
If I do, I'm going to lose the StreamYard stream.
It's on YouTube right now. All you gotta do is look up. It's a mad.
Okay, but if I get off this, I've got StreamYard on my phone, not YouTube. If I try to go to
Right,
Google,
if you're not
it'll
on a
kick
phone,
you off.
if you're not on a phone and you're on a computer, look up
Stanley
on YouTube.
Kramer.
It's a mad world.
Stanley Kramer.
Yeah, Stanley Kramer.
Did you get it, JP's? That was
Yeah.
you? Okay.
1963.
Are you guessing or you looked it up? Oh, it sounds
I'm
like you
looking
looked
it up.
Right.
Oh, red shirt, you looked it up. Okay, cool, bud.
No, JP's did.
Oh, JP.
Yeah, it's in their police.
Wow,
Hey,
Mickey Rooney's in it?
Seen you in a while. How you doing, JP?
Yeah, big cast.
JP's
Read off
Tabernacle.
some of the cast. Would you mind, JP's?
Yeah, no problem. Ethel Merman, Mickey Rooney. Wow,
Mickey
Milton
Rooney.
Berle,
Oh, yeah.
Sid Caesar. Holy wow.
Sid Caesar.
Yep.
You
And
sure it
Mickey-
shows?
Oh my God, Buddy Hackett.
Yeah.
Buddy
I gotta
Hackett.
watch this
Tremendous
movie.
cast.
Terry Thomas, Jonathan. Oh no,
Terry Thomas is a British comedian.
Yeah,
Funny guy.
there are some great actors there, American and British, that are in it.
Jonathan Winters.
Jonathan Winters. Wow, he's like one of the greatest comedians of all time.
Robin Williams' big inspiration, Jonathan Winters. That's it. I thought there were a couple of girls in it too, of name.
Yeah, Jonathan Winters.
Edie Adams.
A lot of
Edie
people
Adams,
don't know
she was-
him unless they watch a lot of stuff from the early '80s.
I know him.
Yeah, he was like old fat guy with white hair back in the early '80s, but he is so fucking hilarious.
He was
Who?
on
Jonathan
Mork,
Winters?
right?
Yeah, he was on
fucking
Mork and Mindy. Robin Williams really fought to get him on there
Mork's
because he was his hero. He was Robin Williams' favorite stand-up comedian.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
That Jonathan Winters is so fucking hilarious.
The voice
Oh,
of
yeah.
Betty Boop was in it.
Is
Eddie
Justin
Adams.
still alive?
Edie Adams, yeah.
Edie Adams.
Yeah.
Oh, honey,
Edie
he's not
Adams.
alive.
I didn't think
He was like in his fucking 70s back in the early 80s.
Right.
so. I was just curious.
No, he's been dead for a long time.
Oh.
And it was natural causes, not like Robin Williams. God rest Robin Williams' soul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
What?
that was an example of a really good example of an ensemble movie working
Yeah.
well. There was, one big name star, Spencer Tracy, who for a while was one of the most well-respected actors in the world, and a bunch about Mickey Rooney. Of course, he was
Mickey
apparently,
Rooney. Yeah. Both the Rooney brothers, actually, to be honest.
yeah.
They were twins. Mickey and Andy, I think.
Jimmy Durant is in the movie.
And Jimmy Durante.
Really? Did I miss that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Jimmy Durant was in that too? Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, he's like another big 50s, 60s movie star.
There's a ton of people in that movie.
Yeah.
The movie came out in '63. So.
Oh, okay. That explains the Durant. Yeah, that explains Jimmy Durant.
But in those ensemble films, and some take off, some don't. There was a movie recently, I believe it was called Movie 43. And the funny,
I saw
story,
that.
the story of how the movie is made is actually funnier than the movie itself.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got a redneck for you. Sensuous.
I'm not though.
You're not though. You're not sensuous.
Nope, I'm
Well,
not.
thank
1 second.
God you're talking to
Be
your
right
wife. I thought you were just throwing that word out for us to play with.
Yeah. Hey, sensuous. Here's a redneck. We're sensuous.
Guys, I got the word for today. It's
today's
autoerotic
redneck word is
asphyxiation.
sensuous. Sensuous up. How you doing? Oh, sorry, guys. Go ahead.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. What are we looking at here?
This is the cast of It's a Madman World.
Oh.
It's a mad. There's
Yes.
4 mads in the people.
Yes. But it's just easier to see it.
You
It's
know,
a
I
Madman
only know
World.
that because of crossword puzzles, and I actually looked up the movie.
Buddy, Buster Keaton. That's right. Fucking Buster Keaton.
Buster Keaton! Didn't he like play one of the original
He
like,
was-
superheroes of?
Well, no, he was, in a way, he was a superhero.
He played, like,
Cinema.
Buck Rogers, didn't he?
No, that was Give me 2 seconds. Buck Rogers was played by the same guy that played Flash Gordon. Buster Crabbe. Buster Keaton.
It was Buster, though. It was a Buster in there.
Yeah, Buster Keaton was one of the early silent film megastars.
Right.
I
Along
think he
with
actually Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin. Yeah, hey, that name Charlie, it gets you every time.
Yeah, exactly. Who else? Phil Silvers.
It's not your day, is it?
It is not my day.
Can't enlarge that anymore, unfortunately, so I can't read it. But
there's Charlie in there.
Hell, a lot of people in there.
You know what?
Peter
They both did a lot of
Falk,
drugs.
Columbo was in there.
Peter Falk, Columbo.
Yeah.
I have one more question.
Zazu Pitts, rather. She was Zazu Pitts is interesting. She was one of the early biracial film stars, and if I'm remembering her story correctly, she had hidden the fact that she that like her mom was of African American parentage or lineage, but she was so light skinned, she got away with it for a few years, and somebody like told in her
she
career,
was so light skinned that they thought she was white.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how she was able to get work. And then it came out, and then she got offered a few like native princess roles.
There's a Hollywood movie about that.
Yeah.
About a black guy that went to sleep, woke up white. His own family didn't recognize it. It's an actual fucking Hollywood fucking
Norman Fell, Mr.
No,
Roper.
no, it wasn't Mr. Roper.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Mr. Roper.
You're not looking at the screen, are you? You're not. That's what's on the screen right now.
Where's Norman Fell? There he is. I see Norman Fell. Yes, I see Mr. Roper.
Yeah. Bill, could you just go to the director of the Mad World, Stanley Kramer? He was a prolific director, and I'm embarrassed as fuck. It's also like 4:00 in the morning where I am. It's later. It's quarter after.
It's about 12 after where you're at.
Kick on Stanley Kramer's name. Yeah, we're gonna find out he did a shitload of movies that we've all heard of. I bet.
Let's see.
Go to his movies. See where it says movies? Up in the top, the blue oval.
Tap into blue. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you?
See blue above where you are, right next to Stanley Kramer's name. Says overview, education, movies, awards.
Don't stop. Yeah. Get it. Don't stop, Bill. Get it.
Could you click on the one that says movies?
Movies. Am I in the wrong area?
Good. Put your mouse in.
I can't even see your mouse.
Oh. I'm looking.
Oh, that's because he doesn't show you the interactive menu.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to step out now. So I'm at work actually still.
Later, Dave.
Yeah.
Okay, Dave. I'll take care, buddy.
Nice hanging out with everybody. I'll see you
soon.
Good
to see you. Hope to see you soon.
All right. Take care.
Take care. Yeah, Bill, right where it says Stanley Kramer's name and it has the photograph of him. To the right of that, you see 4 blue ovals. One says overview. The next one says something else. The third one says
high
movies.
School test sheet. You see the 4 ovals next to the answer.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, movies.
Yeah, we were looking at 2 different pages. That's
man boobies. Do you see them now? They're called movies.
Man titties.
Man boobs. Moves.
Okay. Okay, hang on. Let's go through some of what he's got, because if this is the guy I'm thinking of, he's done some pretty good movies.
Yeah, see him now.
The Wild One, that was kind of famous with Marlon Brando. Inherit the Wind. Oh yeah, Inherit the Wind. Fucking great movie. Great movie. Also with this had Stanley. Oh shit! We're just talking about Mad World.
Mad World.
The guy that was fucking Katharine Hepburn. Spencer
I'd
Tracy.
like to see this one.
Katharine Hepburn.
The Caine Mutiny.
Oh, you haven't seen the Caine Mutiny?
No, I haven't.
Oh, Humphrey Bogart. That's Humphrey Bogart, Van Johnson, Fred McMurray, Jose Ferrer is fucking great in
Ferrer,
that.
yes.
Yeah. Now Humphrey Bogart, it's one of his best roles. He
They're
comes
looking at
on as
you,
a
kid.
yeah, it's set in World War II, and this guy ends up being promoted to captain, he's lieutenant commander, and they give him this ship. The
What's
Cane.
Humphrey Bogart's most famous line? Here's looking at you, kid.
You are just a fountain of random trivia, aren't you, brother?
I am on random trivia.
Maximilian Schnell. But he also, Kramer did Inherit the Wind, which was all about the Scopes monkey trial.
Grab me a beer,
the one where it was unpermissible to teach religion or to teach anything other than creationism in schools. And he was the first teacher trying to push that through. Maybe not the first, but he ended up going to court over it. Harry Morgan, the guy from MASH who played Colonel Potter in MASH, is the judge. Frederick March.
Yes, love him.
Legendary Frederick March from
As
such
Colonel
movies
Potter.
as the original Jekyll and
He
Hyde, the
also
very
played
first.
Didn't he also play in he played in it was a Friday. Fuck, what was the name of that show?
Judgment at Nuremberg is another great
was a
film.
TV show. It was like a 30-minute show on TV back.
I know, but Bill's slipping around the thing. Ship of Fools. Oh, there's a melodrama movie, but boy, you'd be amazed at who's in Ship of Fools. There's a whole bunch of like A-list stars doing this kind of weirdo movie about people trying to escape Nazism in Germany right before it caves into Hitler. Yeah, so what's his name? Stanley Kramer had some very important films he did. Definitely. Maximilian Schnell was in The Black Hole. You're absolutely right.
Yes, they actually had a robot in that movie called Maximilian.
Yeah.
Yes, we all know
But
Maximilian.
he got the Academy Award, I think, for Judgment at Nuremberg.
We have a Kronos that likes to use.
We do have a Kronos here. I see that. His name is Vic.
We've been in Kronos.
Kronos
High
is
Noon.
the unbannable.
High Noon's a great Western. Have you played that yet, Bill? On Western Wednesdays or Western Sundays?
Sundays, no. And I've
High Noon?
been 2 weeks without it. Yeah.
Yeah, classic.
So I need to bring it back.
Sorry, I was away taking care of my cat. She needed fed and watered.
She needed bread and water. We needed to keep her alive.
Yeah, Billy, if you get the chance, Cane Mutiny, I promise you, absolutely 9 out of 10. You will not regret seeing that.
And you know what? Red Shirt told you that, so it's got to be true.
That's right.
I'm not familiar with most of these films.
Yeah.
Well, what the Colonel Harry Potter show, Dragnet. That's what he was on.
Right. He was. He wasn't Friday. He was Dano.
Yeah, he was like a side character, but he was in Dragnet. It was a Friday.
Bokum Dano. Yeah.
No, Bokum Dano. That's the original Hawaii Five-0. Fuck the new shit.
Yeah. At any rate, Stanley Kramer, excellent director. If you get a chance, Inherit the Wind and Judgment at Nuremberg, 2 movies. Judgment at Nuremberg will stay with you forever. They actually show, which at the time in 1961, I believe this was made, people hadn't seen this footage yet, where they went into the concentration camps, the American Army, and when they liberated the concentration camps.
Because we literally fought the entire World War II until we got into Germany and the surrounding areas, and we seen what the Germans were doing.
Yeah.
And then we seen what they were doing. And they were like, who? Like literally puking at what they saw before they could even talk about what they saw.
Well, understandably so.
Yes, absolutely understand.
Conditions. What you guys, we talked about war movies a few nights ago, and we were talking about anti-war films, which is a popular subgenre of war
There's
films.
such a thing?
What, anti-war films?
Yeah.
I know you're kidding with me, brother. Of course there is such a thing.
Yes,
Not
of course
really.
there is. But hey, what you talking about, Willis?
I really haven't seen an anti-war film.
Really? You've never seen All Quiet on the Western Front? Cross of Iron?
You've never seen The Longest Day?
The
With
Longest
John
Day
Wayne?
is not an anti-war movie.
Yeah,
What?
it is. If you think about
No,
it.
it's fucking
It is.
not.
It
No,
is.
it's fucking not.
It's
We've
a
had this
reason not to
argument
go to
before.
war. That's a
You
reason
don't
it's
know
an
what an
anti-war
anti-war
film.
movie is.
It's a
I
reason
tried to
not
ex-
to go to war. If you watch it, that says,
No,
"Hey, I don't want to do
no.
that shit."
Okay, what
You don't
exactly is a definition of anti-war movie? By your definition, other Jedi Bill.
Well, an anti-war movie, generally, although it can have this for parts in it, it shouldn't glorify war. It shouldn't rouse your patriotic spirit. It's not meant to be a propaganda tool.
So like
A lot of
Shouldn't
the
say, "Hey, let's go finish a job we should have finished."
Schindler's List.
Schindler's List. What about the boy in the pajamas?
Schindler's List.
What about the boy in
is
the blue pajamas?
striped
Holy
pajamas.
fuck! What about the boy in the striped fucking pajamas?
Yes, that one. That's an anti-war movie. Thank you, Bill, for reminding me of the actual name of the movie. Or whoever.
But yeah, an anti-war film really shouldn't glorify war, although it can in like movies like Platoon, for example,
Yeah, I
where
saw
the
that.
young guy comes in and at the beginning of the movie, he's all gung ho.
You know, another anti-war film is Full Metal Jacket.
That's not an anti-war.
It is
film.
an anti-war film. Look
How
at the
about Born on the 4th of July?
Look at the
I
Born on the
would
4th
say
of July is anti-war. So is Full Metal Jacket. Look at the boot camp sequences.
Born on the 4th of July, no, but it falls into that category. And the only reason I say no is because the war part of the movie is less than half of it, if I'm remembering correctly.
Like, I'll quickly name off some of my favorite war movies.
Okay.
Obvious one, Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan, which is
Enemy
based
at the
on a true
Gate.
story.
Enemy at the Gates.
Enemy of the Gates. Is that, hang on 2 seconds, Ed Harris, Jude Law?
Yep.
Okay.
With
okay.
the Russian and German sniper.
Right. Now, are you asking me to... Sorry, are you just telling me these? And I'm interested if you are just telling me these. Or were you asking me my opinion if I thought they were...
Everything got confused when I said, no, they're not fucking true to life.
No, everything gets confused when you keep talking when two people are having a conversation.
Okay, so I said
I'm trying to ask him a straight up question. So what I'm asking you, JPs, is are you just telling me war movies you like? Or are you asking me,
I'm
are they
looking for your
anti-war?
feedback and opinion on if they're anti-war or not.
Okay, sure, fair enough. So you started with Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Borderline, but yes, I will say anti-war, but borderline, only because while it didn't glorify the war aspects, it was very gritty and stuff. World War II kind of gets an odd little pass for some movies that you could see falling into either category, mostly because they were there for a good purpose, and we acknowledge that now. It was tragic, all those guys dying just to get that one guy, no doubt, and it showed how futile and frustrating war can be. But the overall, it doesn't have a comment over the Second World War is the thing. Like, this should never have happened or whatever. You know, it's not a preachy movie. It's a beautiful story about something that isn't it based on a true story, but they were kids on a ship.
Yeah.
They were all assigned to the same ship.
It's based on a true story, but it's not a ship, I believe.
Oh, I thought in the true story it was. There was 5 brothers on a boat. This is the same boat.
Honestly, I can't recall. I'm sorry.
Okay, fair enough. So what else?
Well, Enemy at the Gates.
Oh, Enemy at the Gates. That's, I'm gonna say anti-war, but honestly, that to me it's that's a tough call only because it's more of a personal movie about the life of this one sniper over a period of time, if I'm remembering it correctly.
Yeah.
from
During
him as a
the
young
war.
guy.
Yeah.
Right, the Second World War, which again, like I say, because the overreaching arc of the Second World War was to defeat fascism and free enslaved and people being murdered, waiting to be executed. The Second World War kind of gets a pass. Korea conflict, Vietnam doesn't. The Civil War also gets a little pass like that, because a lot of people see that as what founded America, what created America, the America we know today. Am I over explaining this or not explaining it properly?
Like I've never really seen any Civil War type movies.
Okay, fair enough.
Off the top of my head,
Glory
I
is
don't
a
think of one.
popular one.
Yeah, Glory.
No, never
Glory,
seen
North and South. That's a shame. Glory was a very good movie.
Hamburger Hill.
Hamburger Hill, anti-war.
Okay.
If hey, was that the Vietnam?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
yeah, Vietnam. Yeah, I'm gonna say anti-war. Now, take that one with a grain of salt because it has been a number of years since I've seen Hamburger Hill. But if I remember the overlying tone,
okay,
it would lean towards anti-war for me. The frustration and the futility of war, you know. Have you ever seen All Quiet on the Western Front, the original?
If I did, I may not recall it. There was a remake, wasn't there?
Oh, hey, we just lost.
No. Yeah, Sci-Fi's dipped out.
Oh, too bad. Sorry, Sci-Fi. Take care, buddy. Yes, there was a remake, JP's, and apparently the remake was quite good. Frankly, I haven't seen it. The original, if you get the chance, and you can see it for free on a lot of platforms, or rent at the library, this is truly one of those movies I hope everybody watches at least one point in their life, especially men. It was made in, I think, 1928 or 27. It was in that small period of time transitioning between silent pictures and talkies, what they used to call the original name for talking pictures. But they, to the point where it came out so close to the cusp of that, there are two different prints. One is with title cards, a silent film with title cards and a music track, and the one with audio, an audio track. And both are beautiful, both are terrifying, both just speak so much truth that it takes place. You look at the First World War from the eyes of a young German lad that gets swept up in a wave of patriotism and, bullshit things like, leaders saying this war will be over by Christmas. Don't worry. It's all going to be great fun. And a very rousing and haunting speech his teacher gives about how it's their patriotic duty and they should all rise up as one. He basically coerces a class in an afternoon into all walking into the induction station, arm in arm, linked together. We're going to go fight this and get this done. We'll teach those English. And it also really well shows the misinformation they were getting and such. This film was so realistic in the war scenes they were filmed that they actually had people from the LA sanitation department try to shut down the film, saying you can't have people running around in this shit or what. And this is just basically mud and shit and everything, but the trench warfare in there.
Yeah.
It's led by a young actor by the name of Lou Ayres. Lou Ayres went on to have some great films later in his career. A guy really worth watching. He got most famous for a film series in the late 40s, early 50s called Dr. Kildare. You might have heard of it. It was turned into a TV show starring Richard Chamberlain in the 70s. And but Lou Ayres, he was only about 19 when he filmed this movie. Perfect age. And it's a haunting, beautifully shot movie that you will think about this movie for months afterwards. It'll keep popping back at you. And just the gritty realism. And without having to be too gory, although they didn't shy away from it, they had some amazing shots. One scene, which I hesitate to give away, but most film students, most film classes talk about this scene in particular, where a young Frenchman is trying to jump over the barbed wire and a grenade goes off and kills him, but it totally obliterates the body, and all that's left hanging on the barbed wire fence are his two hands swinging back and forth. The muscle reflex clamped it on. And the writer of the story, oh shit, I forgot his name. A lot of these reminiscences were from his own experiences and that of the men he served with in the First World War. So it's one of the most like hauntingly real and true movies, and it's one movie I really think every man, really everybody, should see.
Yeah.
But that's just my humble opinion. Cross of Iron was another one I threw at you if you want something a little more modern with do you know the American director Sam Peckinpah?
No, I don't. Not by name, but
famous for movies like the Western classic The Wild Bunch, another great Western, Ride the High Country, or Major Dundee, or Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. Did Convoy with Chris Christopherson. He had an eclectic career. He's a bit of a drunk, notorious drunk. He was a knife-throwing maniac that would, intimidate his producers by like hurling a Bowie knife 12 feet across his office into a wall with a picture of their face on it, sort of thing. There's a lot of stories about Sam Peckinpah that you love, but Cross of Iron was brilliant. We were speaking about Maximilian Schell earlier. He was in this great cast: David Warner, Maximilian Schell, James Mason.
You said Cross of Iron?
Cross of Iron, yeah.
1977?
Yeah, that sounds right. 1977. It's Orson Welles caught a preview of this movie and they still were doing telegrams apparently in 1977 because he sent Sam Peckinpah a telegram, which he kept on the wall of his office till he died, which was where Orson Welles told him that he just watched his movie and he thought it was the greatest anti-war film since All Quiet on the Western Front. And congratulations, he did a fantastic job. He was immensely proud of that. Yeah. But All Quiet on the Western Front and Cross of Iron both do it from the Germans' perspective. One is from the First World War, and the second is from the Second World War. What's his name? Fucking stone cold actor from the 60s and 70s. He was in Magnificent Seven. Not James Mason. I just said James Mason. James Coburn. Yeah. James Coburn stars in it as I think Sergeant. What was his name? Rolf Steiner. Sergeant Steiner, I think.
Yeah, Steiner.
Maximilian Schell plays he recently inherited this command. It's on the Western Front. And the movie starts basically like these guys have just had the shit kicked out of them for like 120 days in a row, right? And Steiner's patrol is, a fraction of what its strength is supposed to be because these guys would get killed one by one. Steiner's taken into going out every night on little hunting missions where people think he's psycho, but he's actually doing this to try to save the lives of himself and his men. And he always puts that first. Maximilian Schell, however, gets transferred there. He comes from German nobility. And what he really wants before he goes back home is to earn the Iron Cross. The elder male members of his family have earned it. It would be a huge point of honor to the point where he doesn't feel he can go home without one. And he fears that the war is nearing an end. Through misinformation being fed to them by the German high command, they're being led to believe they're doing better, even though Steiner will tell them they're not. They're getting the shit kicked out of them on a daily basis, and they're going to fold soon. But he doesn't want to see it. He just wants to earn the Iron Cross, and he tries to elicit Steiner's help to do so by going on increasingly daring commando raids into the Russian-held territory. And Steiner doesn't want to play ball. He's had enough. The only reason he's doing this is so he can get out of there with him and his men's lives intact. Really, really solid bit of filmmaking. Don't don't go in expecting 100% historical accuracy. The tanks, they aren't the right type of tanks and shit like that. But, that was funding. They didn't have the budget. They tried to close down production. And I believe, if I'm correct, this is the film Sam Peckinpah. He ended up mortgaging his house or something so he could film like to buy the film. He needed to finish off the movie. There's some great behind the scenes stories in that too, if you ever want to read it up on IMDb. But Cross of Iron, great anti-war film.
I bet you this movie was probably banned in Germany.
Cross of Iron? I don't know.
Yeah.
Das Boot, which could easily go up as another all-time great anti-war movie. Oddly enough, 3 in a row, all from the German side. Have you ever seen Das Boot?
Yes, I like the original movie.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
The remake was horrible.
Well, the remake, I wasn't even aware that. Was that a film? Because I heard there was a TV show out, a Das Boot TV show.
Give me 1 sec. I'll double check. For some reason, I think there was a remake with
And just while JP's is looking that up, I quickly want to burn through here where Andy Derivative Jill says hello to not only Bill, myself, and good night to Dave. Dave says, have a great morning. Maximilian Schell was in the Black Hole Disney movie, born on the 4th of July. The U.S. Navy brothers all died, so the military changed the rules. Right. Yeah, I remember it was some young guys in the Navy.
I'm probably thinking another movie, another sub movie where it gets captured.
Oh, you're thinking of, I think it's U-571 with Harvey Keitel and Matthew McConaughey. May not be U-571, but isn't an American commando group go to capture the Enigma machine that's in a sub or something?
Why am I thinking Bon Jovi is playing a role in this movie?
I don't know. I can't remember, to be honest.
If Bill Paxton was in it, I would have liked it. So I don't think it's U-571.
Okay.
I'm just going to look at the star list. Yeah, Bon Jovi was in that movie. U-571. I thought that was a remake of Das Boot.
Oh, no. God, no. Das Boot, the original, that was some just magnificent filmmaking. Bronson, what's his name? I almost said Bronson Pinchot. No. Oh, fuck me. Jürgen Prochnow. Jürgen Prochnow, who has played, probably more Nazis than any man living or still alive. He's always getting cast as the evil German and things. But, yeah, fantastic film. And, a strong anti-war sentiment all throughout that movie. Real horrors of war sort of thing. You felt you were trapped in that sub with those kids.
What year was the original Das Boot?
Oh, I'd have to say
miniseries.
82 or 84. But that's a guess. I don't know for certain. I'm sorry, I can't go off my phone because if I do, I'll lose the chat, the stream.
I get it.
Already kicked me out once for doing that.
Hang on, I'll get it.
Between 81 and 84, I'm certain.
I've got one for 81, 85.
Okay, 81.
In 2018.
Yeah. Now,
85 was a miniseries.
Now, if you check the date, sometimes, like with a German release film, we don't get a lot of German films here, but it was
1981
so popular.
was the original.
Yeah.
Right. It was so popular, the North American release could have been a little later, like the next year. Like I said, we don't get a lot of German movies out here unless they're big hits. And that was definitely one, and deservedly so. Is that Nina, Bill?
No, it's my wife.
Oh yeah, no problems. I was just
Sorry
gonna
about
ask
that.
because no, not at all, not at all.
I remember the captain for the boat. of Despot. I liked him.
Yeah, Jurgen Prochnow. I'm probably just mangling his name, but he played in a lot of things. I also think he was in. There was a horror movie that I had forgotten I'd seen.
Red Snow?
No. Have you ever seen The Keep?
That's
Bill, could you bring up a few stills from The Keep? I want you guys remember the makeup they did for Legends for Tim Curry in Legend, the devil makeup, which to this day is still one of my favorite representations of Satan in any media form. Like that one looked like exactly the kind of nightmares it was scary as a kid. Tim Curry is great, period. But, do you need help with the spelling, Bill?
No, I got it.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, some of the comments here. Yeah, the dude from The Keep with his freaky glowy red eyes and. Yeah, did you ever see The Keep?
I have to check that movie out. That guy looks cool.
Yeah, The Keep was a pretty badass movie from back in the day. I remember renting it as a kid, having no idea what it was I was watching.
I didn't like the movie. I don't know, but
no, I remember it being really dark, and I think Jurgen Prochnow stars in this film as well. I think.
Ian McKellen.
Oh, Ian McKellen. He's Magneto.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it was him, and my memory's just so shit. Yeah, it's been decades since I've seen that movie. I was a kid the last time I saw The Keep.
Isn't Christopher Walken in that?
Oh, Christopher Walken.
No, I don't think so. Go for cast list. Is that up at the top of the page?
No.
Yeah, it's something about, I think Nazis come across an ancient Viking. They come across some magic scrolls or something, like, Hitler did have a thing for the occult or whatever.
Scott Glenn.
Scott Glenn. Yes, Scott Glenn. Okay.
Alberta Wilson.
Okay. Ian McKellen.
Georgian Pink Show. Robert.
Hang on. Jurgen Prochnow. He's the boat captain from Das Boot. Yeah. Robert Prosky, Gabriel Byrne. Oh, yeah. Young Gabriel Byrne was in this. Yeah, it had some names in this. Alberta Watson. I think she's a Canadian actress, in spite of the name being obviously Canadian. But
hey, they call me nobody. How's it going?
Hey. Yeah, we haven't seen it in a while, or I haven't seen it in a while.
What's going on, man?
Somebody has to call you nobody.
Yeah, there's a horror movie you might want to check out if you haven't seen it. It's called Dead Snow.
Dead Snow.
Yes.
All right.
It's basically, I think it's either a Swedish or Finnish film.
Zombie movie.
Zombies.
Oh.
These people, they go. Well, do you want a synopsis of it?
Yeah, sure.
Have either of you watched any of the Outer Range?
Of what?
The Outer Range? No.
It's the Outer Range. It's Josh Brolin on the Prime Video.
Jess Borland on the Trying Video? What is it?
Josh Brolin.
Brolin?
Brolin, yeah.
Brolin?
Borland.
Bro?
Borland, Jesus.
I'm asking because Josh Brolin was the guy from
Thanos.
Deadpool.
He played Thanos.
Josh Brolin. When I repeat something like that, I'm telling you, you're saying it wrong.
Well, that's how
Not to be a dick, I'm just saying that's how his name is pronounced. Brolin.
Borland.
Not Borland. Why do you get Bor? Bro.
I don't know.
Are you my bro? Are we bros?
No, that's how I've always pronounced his name. regardless if it's wrong or right. That's how I pronounce it.
That's what we're talking about. Okay, Outer Range. I'm
All
looking at it. It's on Prime Video.
Well, enlighten us. What is Outer Range?
I was just asking if you knew you had watched it.
I haven't seen it yet.
but-
No.
If I can
I've
find
heard
a
it's
copy of
good.
it, yeah.
JP's, are you Canadian?
Yep.
Okay, because you used to go by JP's Tabernacle, right?
That's what it says, isn't it?
It just says JP's in the screen here.
Okay, I probably forgot to add the rest. So
Oh. Yeah, no biggie. I just wanted to be sure I was talking to the same guy.
Yeah, I'm in Winnipeg.
Yeah, lucky you.
No,
They call me nobody. He's worse off than you. He's out in the Yukon. Which actually, no, you're still worse off than him. You're in Winnipeg.
Rambling Canuck just lives like 2 blocks away from me. So
Get out, really?
Yep.
Oh, wow, what a small world.
If my car was still going, I could go drive by his house and honk the horn and drive away.
They call me nobody wants to know why he can't swear on your channel and why he doesn't have a wrench.
Well, he does now.
Northern
Like-
BC. What part of Northern BC?
Oh, Northern BC. Sorry, brother.
And where are you?
Where are you? Who? I? Me?
Yes.
I'm in Toronto.
Didn't you go by a different name? Not the other Jedi Bill?
Oh, son of a red shirt.
Okay, yeah, now I know.
Okay.
I'm like, that voice is familiar, but I can't put a name on it.
Oh.
Son of Richard.
Yeah, sometimes when I come on Bill's channel, I just have fun and change my name.
By the way, Cardinalson was imploring you to get in touch with him again so he can send out your prize that you won.
Yeah, weren't you going to get me his email address?
I will. I'll message him and I'll
Yeah.
send it to you.
Hey,
Yeah,
son of
thanks.
red shirt, what happened to the Leafs this year?
The same thing that's happening every year for the
Every year.
last 60 fucking years.
I'm sorry, Bill, I had to bring that up.
Mm.
Because I'm
What?
assuming he's in Toronto and he's a Leafs fan.
Well, that's, not every Torontonian is a Leafs fan. And quite frankly, I can't blame them. It's difficult to stay loyal to a team that just never manages to pull it off, ever.
I
But,
can't say much because my team didn't even make the playoffs and they went from second place last year.
Right.
And you know who that is, right?
Well, I assume Winnipeg.
No.
Oh.
Hell no. Montreal.
Oh, it's funny. I was just about to say Habs.
Yeah.
But okay, well, if you're okay, well, did you used to live out in Montreal, or have they just always
Nope.
been your team?
I came out of my mom with a Habs jersey on.
Poor mother.
Yep.
Okay, that's cool.
It
Yeah,
was a-
you know what? I've got right now I've got a Bic lighter in front of me that says Toronto Maple Leafs, and one in my desk drawer that's Habitant. I never hated on Montreal except when it's playoff time. Which again, there's no hate. You just want to see your team win. So
Oh, of course, I know. But it's always better when the other team loses.
yeah, invariably. And
I'm sorry, Bill, if I hijacked it.
What? No, it's fine. You're fine. Good.
Bill's studying that folder that says teenage Asian pornography. I mean, Great British
What?
Gardens. It says Great British Garden folder.
But yeah, before that, I was going to talk about Dead Snow there.
All right, yeah.
Bill,
Okay.
have you seen Dead Snow at all?
Oh, wait, was this
yeah, I think I
Idris
have.
Elba and Kate Winslet?
No.
No.
Okay.
This was a like Swedish movie that came across to North America. A low budget horror movie with zombies.
Yeah.
Nazi zombies, which makes it even funnier.
Okay.
Yeah.
They basically, the main characters find Nazi gold and they have to return it for the Nazi zombies to go away.
Okay.
So it's a ripoff of, let's say, almost Pirates of the Caribbean.
All right.
Because, like the gold and the eternal curse on them. Or there's even a sequel to it, which is just as...
They made a sequel to it?
Yeah, Dead Snow 2.
I didn't know that.
Well, I got to be honest. I'm a little over the zombie craze, and I was a huge progenitor of it. I love zombie movies. My whole life. It's been my favorite horror franchise. And even back in the day when most people thought zombies walked around saying brains, and they wanted to eat just brains and shit, But last couple of years, maybe it was the Walking Dead that did it to me.
Oh yeah,
I was enjoying The Walking Dead.
I understand that.
It might just been oversaturation, to be fair. Like, it was getting to a point where like they weren't making any other kind of horror movies. It was just zombies, twists on zombies. Abe Lincoln Zombie Hunter.
No, that's
Pride and Prejudice
Vampire
and
Hunter.
Zombies.
It was a
was
vampire hunter. Yeah, not a zombie hunter.
Congratulations, you found the one movie you've seen and I haven't.
Did you see that one, Bill?
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
I liked it because I bought it.
So is it like a B horror movie class?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Yeah, it's a B movie.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I've got a sweet spot for B horror movies.
Oh, I'm not saying they can't be fun. Don't get me wrong. But just with a name like that, what else is it going to be?
Well, they made a zombie movie called Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies.
Yeah, which I've said twice, but you're right.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah. It's basically exactly what you think it is. A bunch of uptight British women running around in period costume from 130 years ago going, "Oh, does Edward love me? Look out, a zombie!" Smack.
Some of my early favorite zombie movies were the...
Dave says it's a fun movie.
The Living
Was that?
Dead?
No, I think he's talking about Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
Wow. 3 hours. 3 hours in.
3 hours in, you're sick of it already. Billy.
Yeah.
Really?
I can tell by Billy's
show tomorrow.
Tomorrow or today?
Well, today. Today is today, yeah. Later today.
Yeah, today I've got a doctor's appointment and that's my day off. So
when he says, when the doc grabs you down there and says, turn your head and cough. If his hands are cold, don't turn your head.
Hell no. If he's going to grab me down there, I'm going to say, you buy me dinner first?
Well, what if your doctor's a lady? I remember I got a lady doctor and I was going for high school sports and she had to feel my young manberries.
Your young manberries.
Yeah. And I had to,
because you were going for high school sports.
You had to think of something in your head so something wouldn't stand up.
Oh yeah. And the fact that they were doing these tests in the parking lot next to a broken down windowless van.
No.
And the lady doctor had a huge Adam's apple. It was kind
And
of
a mustache.
disgusting. And really
mustache.
big hands.
No.
3-day-old
it was
growth.
an actual woman.
And the white van said free candy on the side.
Yeah. Had a tear-stained mattress in the back. Comes complete. Paint the picture, Billy.
No
That wasn't
windows.
supposed to happen. Yeah, no windows. Windowless cargo van. But
Old man noises.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm getting to make those myself.
Oh no, I just got physical labor after not working physical labor for years hurts.
Sure. Yeah, no doubt, mate. No doubt.
Even if it's just at Princess Auto.
Mm-hmm. Well, why are you muted, son of red shirt?
Because I was chewing something.
Oh.
Food?
I didn't want to be rude and masticate in front of your guests.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, you said masticate.
Sorry, I mispronounced masturbate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Well, I think I'm gonna say goodnight for the night because I want to go get some food. I'm hungry.
There's something I never heard before. Have you fed your damn cat, Bill?
Yeah, the cat. I think the cats have been fed. I think the cat.
I fed my cat and she disappeared.
Jed, I asked the lady doctor at the prom. No, I never went to any of my proms. I didn't care about it. Didn't care.
Right on, Bill. You're not the only one.
The only reason he didn't ask the lady doctor is because he did pop that chubby in his tighty.
I asked one girl out in high school. She said no and said, so from that time on, I was like, fuck all these high school chicks. I'll just wait till I'm older.
Oh.
And came into my own a little bit later, but hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
Hey. I was almost starting the Wilt Chamberlain list of extra page, but I didn't quite get nowhere near. But you know,
okay, my buddy got married at 50, so.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah,
what was he in a car accident or something?
Too. No.
Boy, sounds like a guy got brain damage somehow. But
the Jedi didn't get any action until like 21. So
no.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Dated. Close,
plenty of guys would have lied poorly through that and said, I was 12, not 21. I have dyslexia.
No, did I say maybe it was 20? I don't know.
It depends
what
you call
it was in the
action.
20s.
So. I said it depends on what you call action.
Male to female. Yeah, that type of action.
Did you bump uglies, Bill?
One does not kiss and tell. One says, we'll save that one for another story. To be continued.
Good for you, Bill.
Bill, you're a horrible, horrible human being. I quickly zip through these things, starting with They Call Me Nobody. Bill? Right at the top of the page, his last missive of gray. Oh, Dave says Dead Snow is good. He's seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like he said he was in Mason Creek.
Mason Creek.
Manson Creek.
It up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Quebec.
Manson Creek.
Northgrad's rule.
Nordiques. Quebec Nordiques. They don't exist anymore. They're
Quebec what?
They're Colorado Avalanche now.
Yeah.
I have to say that is the coolest avatar I've ever seen.
Yeah, it is.
It's the Marble Man, the Marble Man's lighting up a cigarette.
Zombie-like corpse. Yeah.
That's got to be the coolest avatar I've ever seen.
That'd be cool is you take that avatar and you turn it into Ghost Rider.
Well, or have that avatar as a gilf, as like you have this lighter with a flame, and then you see like actual smoke come up from the cigarette. Now that would be a cool avatar.
Yeah. The I'm not big into Ghost Rider lore, but I do believe that in the Legend of the Ghost Rider comic, Johnny Blaze wasn't the first Ghost Rider, and there
No.
was cowboy Ghost Riders.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
Imagine
So
seeing a
instead of
horse.
the motorcycle, yeah, the guy had the horse with the hooves that would like leave fire behind him. I think they did something like that for one of the Ghost Rider movies.
The
but
last one.
That's actually from canon. That the Ghost Riders that came before were like horsemen, like cowboys.
Enter of Jill says she posted Cardinal Sin's email in the chat. Did you see it? So you can email Cardinal Sin and he can help get you your prize that you won. Because you were in his chat and it's like a DVD box set, I think, was what the prize is.
You're kidding me.
You won something? Yay.
Yeah, it's funny. I went to Cardinal Sin's channel. I feel a little guilty because like I'm not like, one of his longest running subscribers or anything. I've known the guy for a few months now, and I've been subscribed to his channel, and I drop by and say hi. I always try to comment and leave a like because I like the guy. He's a funny guy. He's entertaining. Unfortunately, although his shows are very high quality, just like my good friend Andy Derivative Jill here in the chat, he does like a what's the name of this? It's like a Doomcock did something like this, like the old Art Bell program where they talked about the weirdness out there and aliens and Bigfoot and the Chupacabra or shit like that. And they collect stories and tie in. And Cardinal Sin does this show, Into the Fringe. That's the name of it. It's like a, I forget the name for it, but if you like the X-Files, you'll like Into the Fringe. It's that sort of thing, And I can't even remember what show I was on that I was a contestant for anything. Although it's possible he does that wheel thing that goes around. So maybe they just slipped my name in without saying anything to me. Because
you were in the chat that day.
Yeah. Well, apparently I was. Yeah, because I had to get on the wheel or whatever it is to get eligible for the prize. I have no idea what the prize is. Just he's very generous in giving it to me. But I like I said, I just felt bad because my condition, Bill. And for those that don't, I'm just having a little bit of health issues right now that take a lot of my day up going to different doctors and stuff. Nothing too grim, but it's got to be done. And the medicine and shit I'm on, like I fall asleep at the weirdest times and I'm up at the weirdest times. Like right now, for me, it's 5:03 in the morning and I'm listening to Mad Jedi Bill, who just won't shut the fuck up. Finish his damn show.
I miss Art Bell so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Like the guy that took over for him, what's his name? Damn. But they ran the show, which was fairly similar to what Art Bell did.
Yeah.
It just wasn't the same.
Well, do you know Cardinal Sin, JPs?
I've run into him a few times, and I've been in his channel, but
okay,
it's just I've got my places that I go hang out.
Sure, fair enough. I'm just saying, if you do dig that sort of thing, check out his show. Like you will find it interesting. Again, it's not my personal cup of tea, but I sat around for a whole episode and I really appreciated like the quality of the guests he had, the way he presented them, the way he asked them questions, the way he had everything mapped out. Like he came ready to interview, and he was interested in talking. And that's always good when you see somebody that's interested in the topic conducting an interview.
Mm-hmm.
Bill, didn't you try something like that for a little while? Where we would talk about UFOs and stuff like that?
No, I never did.
Okay. Might have been someone else.
I've only talked about black holes and stuff.
We don't want to go into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not asking you to read off what tabs are up in your browser, Bill.
No.
I'm only into black holes and Asian girls and wait, what? No, I mean not Asian girls. British cooking shows. That's it. British Bake Off. Nobody believes you, Bill. We all know you're a hound dog.
Yeah, sure.
And especially in front of any derivative Jill too. You should be slapped. She's like the biggest sweetie on YouTube. How dare you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's your next show, Bill?
That would be the Order 77.
And so that's
The
going to
new
be
show.
tomorrow at 7 o'clock Mountain.
4 o'clock. 4 o'clock Mountain. 7 Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time. Order 77. And again, this is going to be an eclectic, shoot from the hip type show where you're going to have fun guests talk about.
Not exactly. No.
Oh, okay. Excuse me for listening to you when you were describing the show to me earlier. You said you were hoping to have guests, different exciting guests and stuff on.
Well, eventually, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, not for this first one, of course, but eventually I hope to get a lot of guests.
Right.
To join me, you know.
Yeah, sure. Well, that makes sense.
Anyway, something new, another talk show.
We don't have enough of those on YouTube. We really need more.
Yeah, of course.
Just what I was saying on my talk show, which you folks can catch weeknights at Okay.
Well, I'm going to get out of here, folks. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, JP's. Thank you, Son of Red Shirt.
Cheers, mate. JP's, nice to hang out with you again.
Yeah, I definitely will be around more during the nights because I'm off at like 1 a.m. here.
Okay, cool. And where are you? Where is here? Like in Winnipeg, you mean?
Yep.
You're at
Central
work in
Standard.
Winnipeg? Central Standard. So it's like what? 2 o'clock in the morning for you?
No.
2:07?
4:07.
Oh, 4. Oh, okay. So you're not too far behind.
No.
Anti-derivative Jill, thank you very much for posting Cardinal Sin's email. I appreciate that. I should probably jot that down before Bill shuts off the stream. Get a pencil, some paper.
Cut and paste.
I'm on my phone.
You're on the phone? Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, he's on the phone. There it is for you.
Yeah, just.
I thought everybody was running with PC Master Race, so.
You too, Dave. You have a great morning.
Squint.
Have a good morning, Dave.
So take care, Dave.
I wrote it down, so I could send it to you if you want me to.
Yeah, that'd be good because I can't find a fucking pen right now that works.
I'll just send it. I'll just shoot it over to you.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Because I can't copy it. I can't paste it or send it to myself.
Yeah, I'll just shoot it over to you.
Yeah, great. Excellent. Excellent.
All right.
Okay.
With that in mind, we'll see you later, folks. Good night.
Good night.
Take
Good
care,
night.
everyone.
Good morning. Good evening. Have a good day. See you later.
Don't have a great day. Have a Jedi Bill day.